Come on.
All the fast breaks.
Here's Matt Thomas to the rack. Nice move, and putting the shoulder down. Bronson with a nice pass inside the Parker Weber. What a dish.
And again, getting to the middle of the zone, breaking them down, and that's one of those things you just can't teach. That's great vision by Bronson.
Strong drive to the rack, and one. Count it. Dishes it down low with a nice finish.
The perfect touch beyond the arc.
Green now, and here's Elderson for three, and he hits it.
Comes Wagner, spots up, deep three straight away, and it's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
WIAA High School Basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Tonight, it's the rematch in the MVC that basketball fans in the Cooley region have been eagerly awaiting as the D2 6th-ranked Onalaska Hilltoppers host the D2 2nd-ranked La Crosse Central Red Raiders. All of tonight's coverage is presented to you by Cooley Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, there's more to their business than meets the eye. Cooley Bank, bank with confidence. Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. Onalaska Athletics on CRSN are also brought to you by Every Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call when you need it done right. BA Burrito Company, boldly mixed, mad flavors delivered right to your door. Cooley Region Chill Junior Hockey, the fastest game in town. Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Ultra Federal Credit Union, equal housing lender, member NCUA. Ebner Properties, a proud supporter of Cooley Region Athletics. And by Radio 1 Broadcast School. We'll get you from here to air. The Onalaska Hilltopper Athletics Booster Club. Become a member at OnaBoosters.com. And by Onalaska Park and Rec, cityofOnalaska.com. Now, here with the call of tonight's game from Onalaska High School, Stan Evans and Lisa Kay.
Well, good evening, everyone. As you can see, we've got the Onalaska varsity girls versus the Central Red Raiders girl. It's a bonus coverage. Tonight's bonus coverage brought to you by Mother Nature. She loves winter. So we've got some postponement, and also it's Valentine's Day. So you're going to get double the lovin'. You're going to get some girls. You're going to get some boys. We're going to have some awesome matchups. Stan, we're about halfway through again, we just started the second half. The score here, 14-9, Central up on one of the lowest scoring, probably first halves we've seen. 17:40 left in the first half. Not a lot of shots made in the first half here. Onalaska really looking to get the top off that basket there, and even with the halftime, it didn't really take the lid off it, did it?
However, Lexi Miller just came out big time, just got a big basket and a foul on Central and bring them to within 3, and looks like they're pressing right here.
Onalaska's been pressing most of this game. And we're going to call a foul right there on number 5 for Central, and that is Heather Opitz. That's her second foul, first in the second half here.
Well, Onalaska coming out aggressive this half.
I think Coach Schmeling probably gave them a good talking to. This is one of they lost the GET in a very good game on Tuesday, and they will be playing their last regular season game this Saturday at UWL versus Division 4, number 2, Melrose Mindoro at 5 p.m. That'll be just after the UWL girls game, which is at 3. We'll also have our Onalaska alumni Emma Gamoki playing. So it's a good night to head down to UWL and watch some more girls basketball.
Well, it's like we were just saying, what the seeding's supposed to be coming out this weekend, and a couple of teams still got a couple of games
left.
There's
a nice shot by Lexi Miller.
Lexi's coming out hot.
Getting strong under the basket. She's needed that. Onalaska's really had trouble getting into the basket and taking shots. They've just been dribbling around the arc, and they haven't been taking good quality shots, so they really need some good performance in the paint right now.
Coming out, getting some good pressure right now, forces some turnovers. All you got to do is make some baskets right here.
Lauren Arns will pass that in to Kenzie Miller. See as she drives. Now what you didn't see earlier in the game, Molly Garrity went up for to intercept a real lob pass, landed hard on her low back tailbone area, was out for maybe a minute or two and came back in. So we'll keep an eye on that the rest of this game to see if that does affect her.
Oh, nice play.
A very nice
There you
pass
go.
in the basket. It's 6 points this half for Lexi Miller right now, 15-14. It's a 6-0 run for Onalaska coming out, 17:05 left in the half.
I think that was Kinsey on the last one.
Number 5?
Yep. Olivia to Kinsey on that one.
Oh, all right. Thanks for correcting me. Tell you, we got to go with the ponytail or the braid. Sometimes the glasses get old and they move so quickly.
Well, I just found out one's righty and one's lefty. I kind of was like, oh, Lexi's a lefty.
So as we continue this bonus coverage here, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Cooley Golf Bowl, and I'll tell you, I pre-gamed this pregame of this doubleheader. I had myself a burger and some wings there, get myself ready for some sports action, and it was absolutely delicious. So we'll talk a little bit more about Cooley Golf Bowl being one of our amazing sponsors. And once this game is over, we will pregame the rematch matchup between Central and Onalaska boys. Probably the most anticipated game of the season in this area.
That's for sure.
Regardless of the conference.
And we're not giving out any stats. We ain't giving out any numbers until it's time. Right now, let's just enjoy some more basketball. We are approaching that magical month of March, you know.
Onalaska playing extremely good defense.
Oh.
And there, I think Kenzie Miller thought she had all ball, and
Yep.
unfortunately, just got her hand on the arm, so that'll be a foul on her. That's her second. Is that her second foul? That's her third foul.
That's a third. Yeah.
First one of this half. We'll get Heather Opitz to shoot here.
Off. Very low-scoring game within this one.
And we had talked earlier, too, about the passion and excitement and intensity that Coach Robinson brings to Central. He's really changed that program around in the last 2 or 3 years, I think. Much more entertaining basketball. Heather Opitz makes that one. Score now tied at 15-all, 16:50 left in the second half. As now Central has started to press as well. They did not press at all in the first half.
Yep. Just a tight man-to-man press, you know.
We'll watch to see if Olivia Gamoki will pass off here to Lexi. Olivia will take that shot and just
go get
off.
it. Follow your shot. There you go.
There's a
Way to
interception.
hustle.
Madison Trusoni is one of the fastest, most
There you go.
aggressive, passionate ball
There you
go-getters.
go.
Oh, Olivia needed that. There's a 3 for Olivia.
But
As I
good-
was saying, Madison Trusoni for Central, one of the hardest fighters for the ball that I've seen. Quick, strong.
5 seconds. There you go. And Onalaska's just bringing the pressure right now.
And I'll take that back on the 3 for Olivia. That was a 2-pointer.
Yeah, they got the ball back, and then they brought the ball back quick, so they had the numbers. So that was a nice little kick out, nice little 2-point shot. Remember, ball players, you don't always necessarily need the 3.
See if Lauren Arns here can drain this. Oh, just off.
There you go.
Nice
Good
rebound by
though.
Molly Garrity. Let Onalaska get their offense set, see if they can't make this count. It's another thing they weren't necessarily getting were rebounds for second chance opportunities in the first half.
And this is where Central's getting a little frustrated. Ava Parcher with a little reach in. That's going to be her 3rd.
And you got to be careful. You can't play with emotion when it gets like this,
Yep.
because then you just get sloppy fouls and sloppy ball, and then it just to the detriment of your team.
Always got to. Oh,
And there's an errant pass by Lauren Arns. That's a turnover.
always keep your head up, staying within the game, staying within the team concept more than anything.
No, I didn't get a chance to introduce our cameraman, the dancing Jeff Ross. You guys should see him dance up here in between the breaks. It's good. He can teach some lessons. Central inbounded here. Off to Peterson's got the ball. She'll pass it off. Let's see if good shot. That ends up being an air ball. Molly rebounds it, ups it to Olivia. Jump stop, passes it back out.
Well, Good rebound right there. Way to stay with it and jack it again. There you go. Onalaska's just got more of that oomph this second half.
Well, I think they needed it because they really were not playing their own quality ball that first half. I haven't seen something like that in quite a while. Unfortunately, it's over, and we don't have to. Hopefully, they can overcome that, and not have that rear its head again for the rest of this game and/or the season, including playoffs.
We'll just own it up to it's senior night-itis, okay?
It is senior night, and hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about those seniors. There's a foul by Onalaska. We have 4 seniors on Onalaska, and I have had the privilege of getting to know each and every one of these girls since they were probably in the 6th grade. Mariah Wick, Kay Dale, Jacqueline Thomas, also known as JT, and Molly Fredrickson are our 4 seniors here.
You know, and you were emotional, so imagine them playing. They probably got a little bit of emotions going through.
And that was a foul on Emma Gamoki. A free throw attempt there by Whitney Mislivicek.
Mislivic.
Mislivic. It was a miss.
That's the closest I've had friends of that name. That's what I'm going to stick with.
And there's a made free throw. 17-16, 14:49 left. Central still doing a light press. Mariah Wick's got the ball. She'll bring it up.
Yes. Shoot a shout out too for Onalaska Park and Rec. Got some
nice
upcoming.
Drive by Molly Garrett. He just missed the ball there. Good rebound by Brittany Williams.
Upcoming spring programs. Check them out online, Onalaska Park and Rec online. Let's see, a couple of them. 4th to 8th grade Hilltopper volleyball. Deadline for that is actually tomorrow, so you might want to get a call in if you are interested in the 4th to 8th grade Hilltopper volleyball. And also soccer for the age 1st to 7th grade. The deadline for that one is on Monday. Those are the 2 prominent ones I wanted to get out to you guys, especially for those who have an interest. Check it out at Onalaska Park and Rec online.
And that was a strong 2 points by Rachel Peterson. Missed the free throw, and that's the second foul on Lexi Miller. 17-18. We're back and forth right now within a point here and there. 14:05 left in the second half. Looking for mate.
Ooh, offense.
They've called several
Lexi.
offensive fouls in this game. They're calling it very tight.
That's her 3rd.
And Olivia Gamoki will check back in.
Well, you try and play with the fouls at this point in time, that's for sure. Another 5 seconds. Onalaska's pressure.
Central is struggling to break that pressure. They need to move quicker to the ball, whether or not that's their design play or not. They've got to create some space in order to get that ball inbound pass. There's a pass into Molly Garrity.
Too easy.
There's a shot. She needed that.
Too easy right there. Good play.
That's only her 2nd basket of this entire game. So she definitely needed some of that. Central will take a timeout here. We'll take a timeout too. We'll stop in and see if our sponsors, and we'll be right back at the end of this.
Ebner Properties of La Crosse is a proud supporter of hockey in the Coulee region and a great state of Wisconsin. Whether it's at the youth, high school, AAA, elite, junior, or college level, furthering the growth of hockey is the mission. Ebner Properties would like to wish all of our area teams at all levels the very best this season. Remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Quote from the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
Just like all the King's men that couldn't help Humpty Dumpty, if we break an egg, we can't put it back together again. You've worked hard to build your retirement nest egg. Don't let something break it when you need it most. Call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC to help make sure nothing breaks your retirement nest egg. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management. High school hoops on CRSN.
All right, and we're back coming in from the timeout. Sorry about the issue with our scoreboard. Now have it updated on Onalaska 19, Central 18, 13:45 left in the game as Central tries to break that press. get their offense set and try to get some points here. And there's an
Nice.
interception by Mariah Wick to Kay Dale, and Molly Garrity will bring it down.
All the way. Oh, too hard.
She's done that a couple times this game. We'll see diving
go.
for the ball.
But they have a lot more passion, a lot more hustle this second half than they did in the first
They
half.
seem much more intent on getting the ball, making sure they don't let go of the ball, and really trying to be strong.
However, it's still a 1-point game.
It's a very low-scoring game, too. Here's Olivia Gamoki for three.
There you
There
go.
it is.
That's a big shot.
That is awesome. She needed that as well, just to build some confidence.
One of the rare open looks that they've had tonight, really.
See if Central, there we go, get that
Yeah, just
over
getting
half
it.
court.
Ooh.
Nice
Wow.
jump stop
Yeah.
for Madison Trusoni. For
Shorty
two.
with it. Yeah, nice pull up. It's one of those coach moments. No, no, no. Good shot. Good shot.
Got it on the arm. That'll be against Central here. See who that foul is on. I believe that was on Madison Trusoni, and it was. That's her first foul.
Wow.
Each team with 4 fouls here in the second half. Again, 22-20, 12:50 left. We're bringing you some bonus coverage tonight. It's Valentine's Day. We love our listeners, and so we thought, why not give you a little bit of extra girls basketball, and then we'll give you the pregame of this very highly anticipated match between the Onalaska boys and the Central boys. Numbers 2 and number 7 ranked currently in Division 2. Probably one of the most playoff games you'll see before the playoffs get here. There's an inbound there and a kick out to Lauren Arns. Just misses. Unfortunately, just couldn't retain the possession there on that rebound. So,
like I say, for me, I'm just a lover of basketball. So when you get high quality basketball games that are right around you, you should be taking the opportunity to go see those live and in person.
you can see now Onalaska's really trying to get that ball dead and cut them off and really get them flustered. But that'll be on Molly Garrity. That is her second. Inbound pass to Heather Opitz.
Smothering defense.
It's a good recovery by Olivia Gamoki there. I was surprised that Madison didn't take that. Nice jump stop. We talked about that. I came up with a song even, talking about jump stops beforehand. Good offensive rebound.
Central is driving it to the basket, I'll tell you that much.
They're not afraid.
No, they are not.
They are willing to take every lump and bump that they come across to get some score. And
They're
again,
taking
still
it in there, very physical.
22-20, 12 minutes left. Let's see if Onalaska can get something set up here. We did have all 4 seniors start the game. That was real nice. With Molly Fredrickson had a back injury. She hasn't been able to play in a couple years, but started her today. She took it a 3, just missed it. Would have been great to see her make that. Here's Kay Dale, one of our other seniors.
Oh. Just from the body alone, you're going to call that a charge.
You know, Kay Dale, she has the potential to have such a presence, and I'll tell you, she has a quiet presence. I like watching her be a little tough on it. It might be a little tough on that, but watching her not be afraid to drive the bat, that's probably one of my favorite things that I've seen of her do. Don't be afraid of your power. Just a little too extra, that one.
Yep.
Here's, boy, she really likes that jump stop right there out at the wing.
There's Kay Dale getting her hands in there.
That'll be a foul.
They're going to call a foul on Heather.
Yep, and Ava Smith, she's in now.
Heather Opitz on that one. Do you believe it?
That's 4
that's her
on her.
4. Yeah, that's her 4th. She's got to take a seat. With 11:22 left.
Still 22-20.
Wow.
This is normally a first half score.
Yeah.
Now, 2 big games. I've got to wonder
what
Onalaska, what shape physically and mentally they'll be in Saturday afternoon. That very tough game against GET that they lost And then tonight, really having some struggles getting the basket down. A great long rebound by GET there. Hopefully they've got enough to muster to finish out the regular season at that big stage right after the UWL, at UWL in front of all those fans. So I hope it's something they can finish strong and take some confidence into the playoffs. There's another three by Maddie Trussoni.
Yeah.
She's starting to feel it this half.
Yep. Giving Central a 1-point lead right now.
We'll have to see. Onalaska's really just trying to pass the ball around, and they're having some trouble.
That's a touchy foul right there.
They've been calling that all.
Yeah.
They've been calling the whole.
I mean, she's actually got great defensive position right there. She just has her hands right there. The ball got through. Why would you even call that?
You can put your hands on them. You can't be batting at the arm.
Well, she put her hands out right here in front of the ball.
She hit her first.
Oh no.
Can't you
Don't
see?
be biased.
I have eyes down there.
Don't be biased.
Mariah Wick will take a shot here, just a little.
I've
strong.
got bifocal, so I can see a little stronger. There you go.
Maddie Trussoni already ready down there. Long pass.
Good ball handling.
See, Central believes every bit that they can win this game. You
yeah.
can see by the way they're playing.
Well, you should believe you can win every game as long as you step on the court and can play as a team, play within the system.
It's been a while since I've seen Central play this strong. We talked a little bit about changing the culture. I think Coach Robinson has done a great job. Onalaska's defense right now is doing a good job too. Central just can't find any shots.
Well, they're trying to dribble drive to the basket. Get a dribble drive to the basket.
Nice three. Good box out there.
And Onalaska's just stopping it. There's Lexi Miller with a good rebound. And
that's a
we'll go
foul
and shoot.
on Avalon.
There we go.
And that's her first. So right now, Onalaska's in the bonus the rest of the way. 1-1 right now. We'll see if Lexi can capitalize. Try to score when the clock stops. When you're behind, that's some of the best scoring you can do.
These are the opportunities you got to take right here in this type of game. Take the easy ones. There's one.
It's a nice shot, too. At the end of this game, we'll bring you the stats that I've collected over the first half and the second half of this game very briefly. And then, again, we'll get into the matchup as the boys warm up. I'm sure Jeff will show you the crowd. There's another point there. 23-23, 9:35 left. If you didn't get to the John Shelton court early, as in maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'm not sure where you're parking.
Yeah.
You should stay home and listen to us, which hopefully you already are, or you wouldn't have heard me say that.
However, with that being said,
nice
there still is some seats left, so.
Nice drive by Olivia Gamoki there.
Come see the action live. And look at us on your smartphone. You could do both. Jeff might even get you on camera.
26-23, 9 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Oh.
Good rebound by Brittany. It was a good shot there by Avalon, just wouldn't drop.
That'll send Central to the line. Well, here's where the game matters. It's all about free throws right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now Central will be in the bonus the rest of the way. And that foul is on Carly Skemp. That's her first.
Off there hard.
Olivia Gamoki will rebound that free throw.
We'll just sit there and call that advantage on Alaska right there. Missed the 1-1. Oh, nice drive there.
Nice, Molly.
Molly Garrity with a beautiful drive.
I'm just trying to figure out where some of this was the first half. They really stayed out of the lane during the first half and really couldn't get looks into the basket like that.
And she took her time driving to the basket on that one, laid it up much softer. Nice double team down low. Oh.
Nice rebound there.
Yeah,
that was
numbers.
not her best shot. That was kind of an underhanded, just kind of a
nice drive.
Scoop.
Nice drive.
Lexi
shot. Miller with a beautiful drive. And there's another turnover. Pressure's getting to him. How about that Lexi Miller drive down the court? What time is it? 8:00, we'll say 8:15.
8:15.
As far as time in the second half left.
Sounds about right. Wait for Onalaska to inbound here. Lauren Arns will inbound that to Olivia Gamoki. Passes it in, passes it out. Going to be a foul on Peterson there. Just not having her feet in the right spot. And that's her third foul.
Here's Onalaska beginning to extend it right now. These are big free throws right here. That extends it to 8. Start stretching it out right here. Stretching it out.
You got to think that that easy layup by Molly back away is when it just pulled them ahead. They started scoring those points.
Ooh.
Maybe
Opened
up the builder, and there's a reach-in foul. Kind of an ugly one on Molly
The
there.
referees are very touchy with the whistle.
We'll see who shoots on this here. This will be Ava Parcher.
Yeah. And that's going to be Central's nemesis right there, missing free throws.
Both teams have had a really off night. Their shooting percentages, I've got to think, for both teams are down.
Oh,
compared to the
nice.
rest of it. That was a nice spin.
Oh, my goodness. And it's been shots like that.
Yeah, there's tons of
Wow.
ins and outs and just off the rims and just not being able to make it happen.
Yeah. Me and my son call those the toilet bowl shots because they just roll around and roll out. Oh, loose. There you go.
Onalaska maintains control over that.
Oh, slow it down right here. Got an 8-point lead. Run some offense right here.
It's 31-23 with 7:15
Oh, nice
left.
kick out. There you
There's
go.
1 for 3 for Lexi.
That hurts.
All of a sudden, we'll go from a 1-point
Yeah.
game to an 11-point game.
That's a big shot right there by Lexi Miller.
Central's got to maintain some control of the ball. It's important for them to score, not necessarily a 3 now, but just maintain, run your offense, get a basket, and then play some defense on the other end.
Onalaska's playing great defense right now.
Yeah,
moving their feet on defense.
They've definitely
Contest and
stepped
passing.
up their intensity on offense and defense this half.
I would actually love to have my son watch these girls move their feet on defense. Seriously. Oh, good defense. You just can't force your way through there, you know.
You can't, but when the defense moves your feet, there's nothing you can do, and that'll be on Molly, and that's her third foul. Yep, you just got to plant your feet.
Knock yourself down and take the brunt.
Rachel Peterson will make one there.
Ten-point game with 6:23 left. Oh.
That'll go out, and we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors. Waste Management, there's more to their business than meets the eye. And Cooley Bank, where you can bank with confidence. And Cooley Region Shield Junior Hockey, the fastest game in town. Our leader, Rick Frankie, down there calling their game tonight. We did hear that the Onalaska Hockey Co-op defeated DeForest 10-0 earlier tonight, so there's lots of sports action going on, and we are proud to bring you the last half of the Central Girls Onalaska girls basketball game. We've got 34-24 with 5:55 left, and then as soon as this game is over, we will get a word from our sponsors. We'll get back in, we'll check the matchup,
Yep.
And we're going to see one of the best games of the season, regardless of where you are in the state of Wisconsin. Number 2 and number 7 in WIAA Division II, currently ranked right before the playoffs.
Actually, this will be the second time I've seen him play this year. I
That was
think
a
you
good
as well.
interception. Nice stop and pop.
And got an
Maddie
8-point
Trussoni
game
is
right
really
now.
starting to feel this here.
There you go.
She's her jump stop, pop, 10 foot. That's nice. That's pretty. We'll step out for just a quick second. We'll take a short break, check in with our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Choose Cooley Golf Bowl as a location for your next golf event or party. Whether you plan to hold a large corporate or charity event, just a group of 12 on a golf getaway, or even an afternoon of bowling, Cooley Golf Bowl is the complete destination. Take advantage of their birthday party specials, and if you're interested in league play, there are leagues always looking for individuals and teams to join the fun. Cooley Golf Bowl in Onalaska. It's time to get your planning underway. 608-781-1111 or CooleyGB.com.
High school hoops on CRSN.
All right. It's Lisa Kay here, back with Stan the Man Evans. As we come out of a timeout, we've got some jamming tunes here in the back. Come out of a timeout, and Central has a foul right away, and
I think that was the old NBA.
I know it makes me want to like hum along. Dun, 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 dun.
I feel I'm going to see Magic and Larry Bird with those short shorts come out.
And we'll have a foul on Cora Hansen. Oh, I apologize. Allie Panger for Central, and Olivia Gamoki will shoot.
Double bonus.
Pretty shot there. I love on free throws. They just look so effortless, and it's one of the fundamentals that I just don't know that you can practice enough. (36-26) back to a 10-point lead. Onalaska starting to have their way with the Central girls. Central starting to get a little bit of frustration. See if they can't run some of their offense. Still time left to bring that back.
That'll be a hand check there. Yeah.
Maddie Trussoni doing the right thing, driving to the basket, trying to get that. And again, both teams at 10 fouls, so we're in the double bonus the rest of the way. So that could delay our pregame. It'll extend this game a little bit. And that's the second foul on Carly Skemp. That's a miss by Madison Trussoni. See if she can capitalize on the second one here and bring a score under 10 for the deficit. And there it is. Central's picked up their full court press a little more aggressively. Both teams, what I call very handsy. They're getting their hands in the passing lanes. They're not taking their eye off the ball. It's a nice cut pass there. That's a nice assist and pass to Lexi. That's a good play of the game. If you ask me as well. Carly Skemp with the assist to Lexi Miller to make it 38-27 with 4:45 left in the game. Nice kick out to Madison Trussoni for the three, just in and out. Lauren Arns had a wide open Carly Skemp, just didn't see her under the basket, so the Onalaska will set their offense up, and we'll see if they can't take some time off this clock, get a good shot, a shot that they want, and not rush it. It's a foul by Molly Garrity. I hope they sweep this court off. There have been quite a few falls during this game. A lot of slipping, especially on this end of the court.
Hey, I'm all for a new court. Who's down for a new court?
I got my hand raised. Nice popping shot, missed by Olivia Gamoki. Did try to rebound, it just misses. Central gets a rebound.
They basically just take the top off and refinish it.
And you can tell they're getting a little tired. They're just starting to walk it down the court now.
3:45, and you're still in this game. You're only down by 3 possessions, really. But that that's a
unnecessary foul there.
Yeah, that shot was not going anywhere. You would just let her shoot that one.
Unfortunately, not. And that'll be on That'll be on Olivia Gamoki.
Yeah, that's her fourth.
Wow. And there she made one.
She's got a 10-point game here. Here we go. Both teams in the double bonus as well.
We'll get the team set here as we
Shout
get
out
ready
to shout out to Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts right here. Also, every plumbing and heating, give them a call when you need it done right.
Yeah, speaking of the plumbing, did you give them a call when you needed it?
Yeah, we
Got it all taken care of?
Well, I wouldn't say we got it taken care of. Well, it still will have to be checked out a little bit further. But I think it was just pretty much from the weather we've had, and you know, we had the backup and everything.
But they're a good company to call to get you
Yep.
taken care of when you needed it.
Yep, exactly. Every plumbing, heating. You guys do drywall? Good
Right.
numbers.
Onalaska starting to spread their offense out a little bit. You coach
Oh, really?
offensive foul there.
No, he called traveling.
Oh, he did. I didn't. I blinked.
That's what I say. Are you kidding me?
It's a turnover for Onalaska against Lauren Arns.
Yeah.
Onalaska up 9 points, still
Yeah.
doing a full court-ish press.
Got to keep the pressure on. I mean, you still got to play. This game ain't over by any means.
No.
Still got to play tight.
Ellie Ferget's
There you
checked
go.
into the
Go
game.
get it.
It's Coach Ferget's daughter.
Oh, there you go.
Nice recovery and pass.
There you go. Nice.
There's
Very
another
good
play of
play.
the game opportunity there. 40-29, 2:46 left. Oh, it's to Carly, to Lexi, to Olivia.
It was Lexi to Skimp to Olivia.
All right. Onalaska still playing tough defense. Trying to deny the ball like the score is tied or maybe even like they're behind. They're not playing like they're 11 points ahead right now, which is exactly what successful teams do. You don't let up regardless of the score. Central still trying to find some offense, get a shot. Maddie Trussoni will pop back behind the arc and she'll drain that.
Wow.
She's had quite a bit of success tonight. I've got her with 3 threes as of right now. Got 2 minutes left, 40-32.
Well,
That'll go
leave
over the
that shot.
backboard, so they'll blow the whistle, and Central will get the ball.
I don't think Coach wanted that shot, though. You're up 8, 150, under 2 minutes left.
Time to eat the clock.
Yep. You hold that ball, you run some offense. However, I always say open shots are not bad shots.
1:53 left, 40-32. Onalaska up. Still doing the full court press.
Yep, make them take time off the clock.
We will not have interviews with Coach Schmaling after the game because this, again, is some bonus coverage. We were not expected to bring you, however, due to the love of Mother Nature and winter and feet of snow,
Double dribble.
we're going to give you a game and a half tonight.
There you go.
Okay, Dale will check back in. Lexi Miller will have a seat for Onalaska. See if maybe he can get Molly and JT back in the game for maybe a couple of seconds for this last home game for the seniors. Mariah Wick and Kay in. Again, it's their last night on home court. It's got to feel a little bittersweet. You think about it, you've been playing 4 years on this court. You probably watched 4 years wondering what it would be like to play on the court, and here you are.
Wow. That's all right.
All right.
Shooting out a couple of more of our sponsors. One of my favorites I shouldn't have a favorite, but BA Burrito Company. Boldly mixed mad flavors delivered right to your door. Who can argue with food? Howie's of La Crosse, the ultimate sports viewing venue.
Oh, here comes JT. All right, we got 3 of the 4 seniors. Let's see if Molly can get back in. That would be great. Here it is. Nice job for Olivia. Score another one. Oh, yeah.
There she goes.
Molly Fredrickson checks in. We've got 1:20, 41-32. Letting the seniors play their final game out. Classy move by Coach Schmaling. I really like that. Let these girls give everything they got, leave it all here. Nice pop and lock by, ooh, almost went. Rebounds her own ball, still can't get it.
I think Molly's in there fighting too.
She's quite a rebounder, I'll tell you. If it weren't for a back injury, for someone that small, there's a nice 3. For someone that small, she can really rebound.
Well,
That was Ava Parcher. 54 seconds left, 41-35.
Bounce pass.
Oh, come on, JT. Oh. Come on, Molly. I know I'm homering it right now, but I'm really just trying to get some of these seniors to score on their last game.
There's nothing wrong with that.
These girls, I've been...
For the sake of Molly, I would love to see her get a basket right here.
It's been a privilege to watch them play. .36 seconds left. Feeling a little verklempt. Almost can't talk about it. Another free throw by Olivia. 42-35. That last foul was on Madison Trissoni. That's 3 for her. And another basket by Olivia. 34 seconds left. 43-35.
What a shot.
There's a 3-point attempt from downtown Holman, it looked like. Boy, she was way back. 5-point. 5-point attempt.
Goodness gracious. It's from West Salem.
You like that? Well, there's a reach. And that'll be on Allie Pangier. That'll be her 3rd foul. See if Mariah Witt can capitalize, make a couple baskets. Now she's got one already tonight.
It's becoming academic right here now.
Mariah's going to continue her post-secondary education at UWL. She got an offer to play softball for the Eagles, and they are getting a great addition to their team academically, personality, character-wise. Really just an amazing person, and I'm glad to know her.
Coach Hellickson? Coach Hellickson. Chris Hellickson?
Okay.
I think he's the head coach of UWL.
Oh.
One that's here. His son, Michael, or I'm trying to think, what's his son's name?
I'm sorry, I'm just watching the seniors go off. I wasn't talking about the coach. You threw me there.
Isaac Hellickson.
Yes, I know the name.
Yep.
And she gets her own rebound.
Yeah.
Oh, good try. Good try.
No, you get no more points here.
As the final senior gets a standing ovation for her last game played on this court in a regular season. That's something else.
That's awesome.
44-35. 20 seconds or so left. I've had an opportunity to know many of these Central girls too that are playing and that are also seniors, and so it's been just from someone like myself who really prides themselves on girls sports and academically trying to show the value in girls sports, how much work they put in as well. To watch these girls be successful is a really prideful moment for me.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of that foul there. 37. 9 seconds left.
Dribble it out, no fouls. Dribble it out, no fouls. There you go.
And there is your final. Onalaska will win 44-37. Again, that's some bonus coverage. We're going to take it to our sponsors right now. We will be back shortly. We'll break down the girls' game with numbers in just a couple of minutes, and then we will preview what I believe to be the best game of the season here at WIAA Division II, the Onalaska Fieldhouse.
Ever dreamed about doing what these guys are doing right now on CRSN? Ever think about having a career in sports broadcasting? There are great jobs right now for play-by-play announcers, sportscasters, and sports directors at great radio stations all over the U.S. and other jobs like air personalities, producers, voiceover people, and more. At Radio 1 Broadcast School, you get trained and ready for your new radio job. Hit up our website, radio1school.com. That's radio1school.com. Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720.
I'm a mother of a teenager, and when a child is learning how to drive, you want to turn it over to someone who's patient.
Enhanced Driving Institute teaches your child how to drive responsibly, not just pass a test.
He does a lot more than teaching to pass the test, but also teaching just conscious driving.
Class registration is open right now and filling fast.
I don't want my daughter to just pass her test. I want her to be a good driver for life.
EDI-WI.com. Enhanced Driving Institute.
Many of us will end up working 40 to 50 years of our lives, saving and hoping that we'll be able to live comfortably and have a successful retirement. But saving and investing smartly is only half the game. Mistakes made during the game can have lasting effects. If you're questioning your retirement game plan, call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts here. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Cooley Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
Hi, my name is Mark, and this is my story. I've been an Ultra member for over 13 years. Ultra's A+ checking is awesome. You get great rates plus ATM refunds. They also have a sweet mobile app, making it really easy to manage all my money.
Earn 2.5% dividends with Ultra's A+ checking account. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
BA Burrito is more than just delicious food made to order. Did you know you could have your next event catered by BA? You bet. Business lunches, team events, any type of gathering, BA Burrito will deliver your spread right to your event. You don't have to do a thing. Great for school functions, parties, even fundraisers. Visit BA online at baburritosco.com for more info. BA Burrito would like to thank all their loyal customers. BA Burrito Village Shopping Center and on Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
I feel the vibe.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
I feel the vibe.
If you are just tuning in, you missed our bonus coverage. We had the Onalaska varsity girls play the Central varsity girls. Onalaska comes back after what I deem to be probably the slowest start of the season.
Oh my goodness.
They win 44-37. I do have some unofficial stats. Olivia Gamoki I have with 14 points, all of those in the second half. Lexi Miller with 15.
She got
all but 3.
all but 3
Yeah,
in the second half.
She got it going in the second
Kenzie
half.
Miller, she had 4 points. Lauren Arns with 3. Mariah Wick, the senior, with 2 points. And Molly Garrity with 6 points. I think she's, to me, the fire that got them going in the second half. For Madison, or rather for Central Red Raiders, Madison Trisoni led that team by a lot, 18 points. And she did it all. We had the pop-outs, 3 points, jump, 10-foot jumper. I mean, tough.
They only scored 37, and then she had 18.
18
of
of those.
Over half of them.
Allie Panger had 1, Heather Opitz with 2, Cora Hansen 2, Rachel Peterson with 5, Ava Parcher with 6, taken after her brother, 2 threes there, and Caitlin Cole with 2 points as well at the end of the game. I look forward to quite a few seasons where Central improves and it really becomes a competitive game. So for those of you who didn't tune in, that's a synopsis of what was bonus coverage due to Mother Nature loving snow here on Valentine's Day. We're here 2 days later bringing you the love.
Exactly.
Right? And
That's
what do we
right.
got? We've got WIAA Division II, ranked number 2 Central Red Raiders versus Division II, ranked number 7 Onalaska Hilltoppers in rematch for the win of the MVC conference before the playoffs. Both of these teams are going to have to go through each other to get to the playoffs. So last game was early January 11th. Onalaska played at Central. You and I were both at the game as fans. And Onalaska was right there.
Yeah.
Tyrell Sutley had a few fouls, not the smartest gameplay. And then Gavin McGrath went down with a minor ankle injury. Central goes on a 7-0 run, and they can't recover.
Right, and what it was Onalaska the shots just weren't falling. But in the main sense, giving Central some credit, Central killed us on the offensive boards in the second half, ate us alive.
They beat Onalaska in that last game, 74-56. Now Onalaska's got 2 games left before the playoffs. They'll play tomorrow night at Toma. I'm sorry, that's Central.
That's Central.
Central will play tomorrow night at Toma, and they'll play home versus Aquinas. So they still have 2 MVC games, and our last game, and by our I mean Onalaska, they'll play February 21st at Holman. I believe seedings come out within the next week or 2, and we'll see. Hopefully the WIAA will get it together for the boys like they did for the girls, where Mel Min and Aquinas, both in Division 4, played through each other, and we're potentially missing a state champion of the number 1 and number 2 ranks. So this year they've got them in separate sectionals.
Right.
Of the top 10 teams, there are no other teams in the same conference that I could find, with the exception of these. So maybe the WIA is listening to me and my bracketology, and they'll put these Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Central Red Raiders in separate brackets so they can see each other maybe in a state semi versus a regional final.
And I gotta go with you on that. If there's 2 teams that have played each other enough during the course of the season, get them away from each other. Let them see some different opponents. However, I'm always a believer in just go and play. No matter, just be happy you're in the field and you're not sitting at home. Take advantage of the opportunity.
I like quality over quantity, so I would rather take a 2 and a 7 in a game like that than a 2 and a 12.
Right.
Somehow that
exactly.
makes it through.
Exactly.
I want to see quality basketball. I don't want to see people get run over here and there late in the games. It takes away an opportunity for other kids who have spent the entire season playing well and didn't get that opportunity. So talk to me about stats. Where are we? What are your keys to the matchup tonight?
Well, here's what we got. We've got a 15-2 overall Central team, 9-0 in the MVC. We have a 16-3 overall, 9-1 in the MVC. Onalaska, as Lisa said before, number 2 Central in Division 2. Onalaska, number 7 in Division 2. Quality matchup. Again, the meeting from last time, Central dominated a little bit, 74-56. Actually, the game was closer than the score indicates.
Until the last 7 minutes.
It really was, Central had 4 players in double figures, led by none other than Johnny Davis. And like I said earlier, he had a quiet 29. Was in foul trouble early in the game, still wound up with 29. Jordan wound up with 17 as well. For Onalaska, Stutley put up one of his highest games of the year, scoring 26 that game. However, closest scorer to him, Carson Orange with only 11. And then we had Sam Kick with 8. For tonight's game, going to need more of a balance, less turnovers, and we really have to control the board. We, meaning Onalaska, has to control the boards within this game.
I agree. You cannot, and that's offensively and defensively, you cannot give Central that many opportunities because they'll take advantage of them. Terrence Thompson is an absolute beast under rebounding, but guess what? He's not even the leading rebounder on Central.
Not at all.
Johnny is the #1 rebounder, both of them averaging 10 rebounds per game. So Tyrell and Gavin McGrath, who are the bigs for Onalaska, are really going to have to get in there and be tough and rebound like their life depends on it, basically.
Well,
because this game, Onalaska wins this game, the two teams tie for the MVC conference.
Exactly.
Onalaska loses this game, Central wins the MVC conference outright for the second year in a row, maybe third. Let's check my history on that. I don't have that number. I apologize for that.
Well, here you have Central, which is a senior-laden team, pretty much. You've got Jordan and Johnny. They're only juniors, but a good majority of seniors on this team. This team is led by Johnny Davis, and you're going to keep your eye on him. He is #5 for Central, averaging 23.4. His high this year, 33 in the game. Brother Jordan Davis, averaging 13.2. His high, 26. Person that is an X factor for Central that gets a lot of overlooks, I'm going to tell you, Noah Parcher, averaging 10.6. His high is 21, but he's also dealing out 6.5 assists, also getting 3 steals a game. So keep your eye on Noah. He's going to be number 22. Those are the players to watch out for Central. Now,
Central will want to run a fast game. Central is a fast break. Now, a couple of days ago, the lower level JV VR Central boys were playing here against Onalaska, and I happened to be here, and I happened to try to get a chance to talk with Coach Ferguson about the game, and he just gives me that smile. You know, and I don't know if any of you have talked to Coach Ferguson, but he's got that smile like, I'll tell you nothing, even though I'm going to make it seem like I'm giving you something. All he says is it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be one of the toughest games, and no matter, he's not going to tell anything about the last game. He's going to keep it under wraps. He's going to just let the boys speak for themselves. If he's coached them and they play what he's told them, that's what he wants to speak for itself.
Central is a tall team. Let me give you some numbers. Johnny Davis, 6'5". Jakeem Ingram, 6'3". Breckham Austin, 6'3". Charlie Macewitz, 6'5". Darius Driver, 6'5". Terrence Thompson, 6'7". Jordan Davis, 6'5". Clayton Phillips, 6'7". That's pretty much taller than most college teams, okay?
And we'll get down right now. Let's give the keys to the Onalaska success, and then we're going to take a break with 3.5 minutes before game time. We're going to check in with our sponsors. But keys to the game for Onalaska, what are your keys? What do you think they need to do in order to be successful to win?
I think the most successful thing they can do, balance scoring first and foremost. Not looking and dependent on one person to actually get it done. They're going to have to do it as a team. Like I said before, they're going to have to rebound well, and you can't turn the ball over, especially against this team. You got to take advantage, and you got to get Central to kind of turn the ball over a couple of times and stay solid on the boards. That's the main thing, I think, for Onalaska. Carson Arns needs to have a solid game. Stutley, we know he's going to be exactly what he is. He's going to be a stud. Sam Kick, but we also need some of our X factors. Got a lot of sophomores, so maybe one of those 2 sophomores pick it up for this game.
All right, we're going to check in with our sponsors who are lucky enough to have here that give us the opportunity to bring you these games. We're going to check in with them. We'll be back with the tip-off.
Do you earn 2.65 annual percentage yield on your checking account balance? If you had a Coulee Bank Kasasa Cash checking account, you would. Your free Kasasa Cash checking account includes free MasterCard debit card, free online banking, bill pay, e-statements, Coulee Bank mobile app, and ATM fee rebates. Earn 2.65 APY on your free Kasasa Cash checking account. Coulee Bank, member FDIC. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. See CooleyBank.net for more information.
Howie's on La Crosse Street has been a La Crosse landmark for decades. Gourmet burgers, signature sandwiches, and in-house smoked meats that are sure to please your taste buds. Whether it's Wing Wednesday, Howie's Happy Hour, or the Burger of the Month, the Barbecue Brisket Burger. Howie's has something for everyone. Check out the menu and specials online, howiesonlacrosse.com. Follow your favorite sports teams and UFC events at Lacrosse's ultimate sports viewing venue, Howie's Lacrosse.
Hi, my name is Chris, and this is my story. I became an Ultra member when I was 18 years old and applied for my first auto. With Ultra, I felt like a person, not an account number, and it made my dream of owning my own truck a reality.
Make no payments for up to 90 days on a purchase or refinance for new or used autos. Visit Drive Ultra or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, Blue Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every Plumbing and Heating is a full-service company that has been family-owned and operated since 1969. That's 3 generations of Everys in the plumbing business. Every Plumbing and Heating consistently provides reliable and quality workmanship and the best service at a fair price. Every gets it right the first time. Every Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. Give them a call when you need it done right. 608-783-2803. Or visit them online at everyplumbing.com.
High school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
All right, Lisa Kay and Stan the Man Evans back with you. Just about tip for the Central Raider boys and the Onalaska Hilltopper boys as they get ready for the rematch. Did want to take a brief moment to talk about an opportunity to raise some money for Brandon Michael Jennings Scholarship, the 8th annual Ballin' for Brandon. Brandon was a senior at the Holman High School at the time of his death due to a tragic car accident. He was on the Holman basketball and football team, and he was a hard-working team player. All proceeds from that event will go to his scholarship. And we are going to go down. I'll talk a little bit more about this amazing fundraising opportunity. We're going to go down to the PA and get the introduction of each team.
Here are your starting lineups for score visiting La Crosse Central. A 5'11" senior, number 2, David Hayden. A 6'5" junior, number 5, Johnny Davis. Standing 6'7", he's a junior, number 21, Terrence Thompson. A 6'1" senior, number 22, Noah Archer. And a junior standing 6'5", number 24, Jordan Davis. Red Raiders are coached by Todd Fergus. Here are the starters for your Onalaska Hilltoppers. A 6'5" junior, number 1, Carson Arns. Standing 6'4", a junior, number 3, Tyrell Studley. A 6'1" sophomore, number 5, Sam Kidd. Junior 5'10", number 10, Dakota Mantle. And a 6'9" sophomore, number 13, Kevin McGrath. Hilltoppers are coached by Craig Cole. La Crosse Central and Onalaska and the WIA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is privileged with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated.
All right, it looks like there is not going to be a national anthem because they played both games right in a row. So I'll give your starters here real quick for Onalaska. Carson Arts, Tyrell Studley, Sam Kick, Dakota Mantle, who is my key to the game, and Gavin McGrath.
Central starters, 2, David Hayden, 5, Johnny Davis, number 21, Terrence Thompson, 22, Noah Parcher, and 24, Jordan Davis. And Central takes the tip there, and we'll see early on. Nice block there by Gavin McGrath. That was all ball. Great block there. Not getting into the body, not getting a foul. That's smart body positioning. He's going to need to stay out of foul trouble in my keys to the game, as well as Tyrell Stutley. Not get over emotional, play your game, and I believe that Dakota Mantle is the underlooked team member, and he's going to have a good game. If he can get in some threes, I think that Onalaska is set up for success. As a shot there by Carson Arns for 2. And Noah Parcher, spin move there, and wildly throws the ball looking for a block foul, and that'll go out of bounds. You see here, Central's gonna start in a full court press rather.
Full course. Yeah.
It's like a meal.
Nice.
Nice drive, coast to coast by Tyrell Stutley. The other thing I've got to think too, one of the keys to the game for Onalaska is if they do get a lead, they cannot get lax.
No.
Don't get confident. You've got to play like you're behind almost to this team, because they can pull it out of anywhere. There's a missed shot by Johnny Davis.
There you go.
Onalaska with the ball. Cross-court pass from Mantle. There's a 3. That's a miss by Tyrell. He claps himself. He wasn't happy with that shot either. So, again, can't get in your own head. Oh, that is a huge rejection by Gavin McGrath as Noah Parcher tries to go up, and he just palms it down. Onalaska with the ball, quick to set up their offense. 2 big rejections from Gavin McGrath early. And there's a steal from Jordan. And a foul.
Yeah, and that's what you're good to do. Let him have it.
Yeah.
Let him have it.
Agreed. He's going to do it, take it.
Let him have it.
And you can see the emotion when he knows that he's gotten his player, the foul. And Tyrell, who plays with his heart on his sleeve, he gives it everything he's got.
Yeah.
He does not like that a bit.
Yeah. Just let him have it.
4-3 early, 16:06 left in the first half. Jonathan Flanagan is the only senior playing for Onalaska. He's not on yet. There's a nice slip by Sam Kick, gets it. Nice recovery by Gavin. Onalaska's got some good ball movement there. Just some sloppy ball.
Yeah.
It'll be a jump ball. It's Onalaska.
Not even clean rebounds, you know.
Just you gotta rip it.
Yeah, it's just loose balls basically. There hasn't been one real clean rebound yet.
It's into Dakota Mantle. It's a design play to come right back to Carson Arns, but it's a good defensive recovery there by Jordan. And as you can hear, the crowd is loud. Oh, there's a bad pass by Tyrell. It's a pop by Jordan and a miss. Going out of bounds. That's on Alaska ball. And I don't know, Jeff, I think you've been able to pan, but Onalaska Fieldhouse is full. They removed the south wall, put in the tip-up bleachers, opened the mezzanine, and there is some room for that still. Both student sections full. This is a loud, excited, and happy crowd for some great basketball. There's a Dakota Mantle for 3.
That's a big shot right there.
He'll make those all day if he's open. That's why I said I believe that he's probably the most unnoticed team member by other teams when it comes to prep. You know, you prep for Carson Arns, you prep for Tyrell Stutley. That's a nice move there too.
Nice step through by David Hayden on that one.
7-5, 14:42 left. Onalaska's still getting pressed by Central.
But
Sam
handling
Kick.
it very well tonight.
Look very calm.
Very cool, collective. Not in a big rush, not in a big hurry.
Sam Kick pulls it out. They're going to try to get some offense. He drives it.
Nice Nice, Gavin.
Good rebound
Nice,
by Gavin McGrath for 2.
Way to get position.
Good
there.
body position,
Yep.
that's right. You have to keep him behind you.
Exactly. But he moved his feet very well on that
Yes,
one.
he did. That's a second three-point miss for Jordan. Onalaska so far shooting well. Central has had some easy misses or typical misses. Yeah, I would expect Jordan to make those 3 points. So we'll have to see how this plays out, if it gets into a psyche at all, or if it's just keep shooting those shots and eventually they'll fall. Good defense round there. Nice kick to kick. Misses it. And there, Terrence had the positioning on Gavin and got the rebound.
Oh, Stutley, you can't do that.
That is second one on Tyrell Stutley.
Can't do that.
Just in the bad position. And Victor Desmond will come in. Tyrell just needs to sit down, just cool it, just relax a little bit. Totally come out of this. That's a design play for Jordan. Tough up and down. 9-7, 13-24 left.
So that's Jordan and Johnny with that. I didn't see it.
It was Jordan.
Jordan.
It's a good recovery by Central.
Nice, Carson.
I thought Dakota had that 3-point at the top of the key there. A good recovery.
Follow service there.
Charlie Masewitz will check in. Terrence Thompson will have a seat.
Very patient Onalaska team today. Oh.
That's a ball kick. By Noah Parcher there. And that's all right. You can let them have that. I'd rather you give them a basket that looks that easy than give them that and a foul trying to block it.
Right.
You've got to have your good players all the way to the end of the game. You get in foul trouble. This happened at the last game. You start to struggle a little bit. 9-9, 12:33 left in the first half.
Well, you just have to play through the game. Don't let the game get to you at a point in time. Just learn to play through stuff.
It's a nice pass to Gavin. Pass to Dakota.
Oh, and one.
Yeah, that's a great offensive set there. Down low, out to the top. Down low again, kick drives.
Dakota, that was a nice pass.
And that's a foul on Noah Parcher, his first. Both teams with 2 fouls. We'll see if Sam can make a 3-point the old-fashioned way. Nope. Spoke too soon.
There you go. It's another key point. Make it free throws.
Yeah, those are key.
Ooh. Don't give up, Gavin.
Nice 2-pointer by Charlie there. 11-11. It was smart of Gavin to not make a foul there.
Yep.
Let him have that rebound. One thing I do really respect about Central's defense is how they bring their defense so far out, knowing that Onalaska is a good 3-point shooter. They spread that out so deep that they can't shoot it, and then they have a hard time penetrating and running those lane offenses and getting those deep drives to the basket.
Well, and what they're doing basically, it's closing out. It's a stutter closeout to the shooter.
There's 3 for Carson Arns, just misses. Johnny Davis gets the rebound. His vertical is just crazy.
Yep. Oh, good defense, Victor.
I think that'll be on Victor.
It's good defense,
Yes,
though.
that'll be on Victor.
That's all right. I like that strong presence down there. There you go.
Hank Olson will check in for Gavin. Gavin will sit down. Noah Parcher back in. Jacob Service will sit down. Terrence Thompson looks like he's about ready to check back in. Central takes their first lead, 11-12. 11-19 left in the first half. But a relatively clean game. Onalaska's 3 fouls, Central 2. Nothing too crazy. But most of that, I think, happens at the end of the game.
Only a few turnovers.
Both teams trying to feel each other out, seeing what they can do. It's a nice drive and pass to Victor. Now you see there was only one Onalaska person back there for a rebound, and maybe that's by design, but I've always been taught to follow your shot and try to rebound in case it rims out.
Nope, bad pass. Good steal with Victor.
Oh, he should have taken that. There's Sam kick for 2.
That's Flanagan.
Oh, that's Flanagan, sorry. My mistake.
That's all right.
Well, like I said, Flanagan is the only senior on this Onalaska team, so it's going to be fun to watch them grow over the next couple of years. There's a dead ball.
Good block, Victor. Stay with it, though. Got to stay with that.
11-14 now, Central up by 3, 10 minutes left. It is good defense by Victor. He's young, and I think that Central may be trying to send him a message, but he's holding his own, so, and not fouling.
Yep, I like the way he looks.
That's imperative to me on the keys to the game, keeping out of foul trouble, not letting them score those free throws. See, I like to say Hank try to take that lane and see what he can come up with.
Right.
Maybe they're just being patient. Maybe they're just going to wait until they get the shot they want and not throw up just any old shot.
Yep.
That'll be a foul for a reach.
Jordan.
That'll be his first.
You know, and this is the thing where you look at things and look at the evolution of them.
Dakota Mantle, Gavin McGrath, Tyrell Stutley will check back in for Onalaska.
You look at Victor, go work on your outside shot coming up in the next during the off season. They're leaving you open for that 3, so work on it.
And he's got a great three-point shot.
He's got a great stroke. Turnover.
Over and back. It's not a good pass. He ain't going the opposite way the pass was going, so you just gotta be aware of where your teammates are. Still 11-14. Had an early kind of scoring frenzy, and now we've had a little bit of a lull.
Yeah.
Both teams trying to calm down a little bit and get their game plan going. I think this speed, if you will, favors Onalaska. It's a missed 3-point there by David Hayden.
Nice. Stay with it. Stay with it. Oh.
Wow. It was a flurry. Flurry of watching who had the ball, who didn't have the ball.
Oh. Wow.
And Gavin just left his feet there.
Yep.
It's his first. So far, this is not quiet points.
No.
I didn't necessarily agree that you said 29 quiet points. I don't know how you're quiet with 29 points.
You know, you just look for you look for more from him, and at times within that game, I just look at him.
I feel
he
like
hasn't done anything.
25 of those points came in the second half.
Well, it's just you looked at him and go, you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything. Next thing you know, you're looking at his point total, and you're like, my
And
goodness.
that basket's good. Tyrell Stutley showing he is just as tough driving the lane. He's not afraid to get in there.
With Thompson on that one.
I believe it is going to be called on Thompson. I'm just waiting for the official number to get put up.
I believe it is.
Are they still calling it on David Hayden? They haven't updated the board, so I guess they're going to give it to David Hayden. Tyrell misses that, 13-17. Central brings the ball down. Noah Parcher's getting the offense set up.
Take it off Thompson, man. There you go.
Jordan will travel and turn the ball over there. Joaquin Ingram will sit down and Johnny Davis checks back in. Out to Dakota Mantle for 3. Normally that's just a for sure thing. Referee's deciding whose ball it is here. Is gonna stay on Alaska? No. Yep, officially now gonna stay with Onalaska. I saw no motion from the officials.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. 7:52 left, 13-17. Onalaska down by 4, but still playing a great game. Dakota Mantle gonna have a seat. Sam Kick will come back in. That's a design play that's Flanagan. Should just take that and shoot. So if you look, Jonathan Flanagan and Sam Kick look a lot alike, and I've really, from the back, I've really just got to pay attention to their numbers. That's a shot Flanagan will take all day, but unfortunately not make that one. And Gavin McGrath, I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Boy, you can almost hear the slap up here. It's a good save from Jonathan to kick that ball, put it out of bounds so they didn't get their easy 2 baskets and make them set their offense. Dakota Mann will come right back in. Jonathan Flanagan will sit down. Jacob Service will check in for Central rather.
Just staying with him.
Jordan's still having some issues getting his first basket to roll. He's starting to get down on himself too. He's starting to get in his own head a little bit. You can watch his emotions as he runs back to set up his defense. It's a good pass to Tyrell. Baseline pass to Dakota Mantle.
Post up right there. There's
Carson Arns for 3.
There you go. Freeing him up right there from Dakota.
Just like that, 1 point down, 16-17 with 6:55 left in the first half. Each team with 4 fouls right now.
Yeah. Very clean game.
So far, so good, considering. It's a miss by Jordan.
That's Thompson.
Oh, Thompson, I'm sorry. Carson Arns for 3, just
Good
misses.
follow.
Follows his own. See if he can't make
you
that for 2. Very strong, very strong.
Beautiful.
Fundamentals, follow your
Yeah,
shot,
follow your
get your
shots.
rebound, put it back up, and make the 2. 18-17. Teams are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. Thank our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com.
All right, Lisa Kay and Stan Evans back for CRSN, Coulee Region Sports Network, out of a timeout. Onalaska back in the lead, 18-17, with 6:30 left in the game. Coach Ferget wanted to take a timeout, talk some things through, calm his team down, maybe just give him a little bit of break. There hadn't been a timeout or any sort of break in the action since the game started. So we'll see what Onalaska can do. Johnny Davis puts up the 3 from the wing. He is just so talented. Can shoot from just about anywhere.
There's Carson Arts.
And there's for 3. 21-20.
You know, and Dakota just keeps feeding him, it looks like.
Well,
Dakota gets
and
that nice
keep
swing.
doing it.
Yeah, got
Keep
the
doing
nice
it.
swing. Oh, nice defense.
I worry about Gavin and leaving his feet. Dakota Mantle's going to get called for the block there.
Looks like there's an arm extended on that one, really. But there's what it is.
Got to give him a little room, I guess.
Yeah, but you just can't extend your arm either, you know?
Yeah. Another reason you and I don't wear the black and white, right? We wear the CRSN badge.
Exactly.
Here's
Yep.
Cotto Mantle.
There you go.
That'll be a foul on
Yep.
Johnny Davis.
That was a careless reach right there.
Yeah, it was. Good body control, though. He's
Yep.
almost tripped up 2
Yep.
times and still managed to save the possession.
Yep, that's all right.
That's a first foul on Johnny Davis.
Got a 21-20 game. What a nice game.
I, too, am liking this
Yeah,
game.
number 2 against number 7. Hey.
Jeff's over here nodding. Trying to get him to dance a little bit. Rick really sets up some good tunes.
We gotta get a jam for him.
Yeah, the Jeff Ross jam.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll call it Jeff Ross Bump.
The Jeff Ross bump. We'll let him pick out the music.
I'm gonna paint a groove over here.
Some happy little trees. Cross court to Carson Arns. He's gonna take that 3.
Oh.
Maybe a little ill-advised. It's a
That's
little flat. Off the rim. Central.
At least he's shooting.
Central will take
There
it.
you go. Good steal.
That better be a foul.
Nope. That's a jump off.
No,
That's-
he called a foul.
Did he call a foul?
Yes, he did.
He
Yep,
did call
sure
a foul.
did.
Wow.
That's another ill-advised
Wow.
reach there by Terrence.
And now he got a foul.
Take him down. It looked like a takedown.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-pointer in wrestling.
Now I can finally mark that mark I erased.
All right, good. I'm glad you're keeping stats.
There
We'll be
you
able
go.
to give those to everyone at halftime.
All right.
We can talk about those and what we can expect in the second half.
Oh.
That was a good post up
Yeah.
by Gavin.
Gotta fake
Johnny
it up
Davis
high.
just jumped a little too high. There's an assist to Jordan. Jordan misses the 3, and another miss,
Oh,
and
my
another.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Gavin just ripped the ball down. That was 3 or 4 opportunities for Central. Oh, and a travel on Tyrell. Plant your feet.
Yeah.
We talked about that
Jump
too.
stop.
Jump stop.
Jump stop.
Jump stop. Believe me.
Or you can do like the car or the little jackhammer in the movie Cars. Pit stop.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, you got kids. Come on. The movie Cars.
I don't watch animated.
Lightning McQueen.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Before my time.
They were just
My children watch Pride and Prejudice.
They were just recently made.
There's a nice shot by Noah Parcher who misses. Terrence Thompson with the rebound and the putback.
Wow.
In and out.
Wow.
That's going to be a foul. Out of bounds. Oh, who's he calling that on? It's getting loud here.
Wow.
Victor Desmond, that's a second one on him.
Was following Victor?
Yes.
Wow.
Referees are going to start calling this real tight if it gets too much louder. That'll go on to Cotto Mantle.
Wow.
For a
That's
reach.
his second too.
Jonathan Flanagan will check in.
And just like that, we're in the penalty.
DeAndre Davis will shoot the bonus. And he misses. Gavin McGrath with the rebound. Really getting good position this half on Terrence. Playing a lot stronger than I've seen him in previous games, so I'm really happy with his performance.
He has looked very well today.
Good matchup. Timeout Onalaska.
Yeah.
Having some difficulty. We'll check in with our sponsors. We'll be right back here on Coulee Region Sports Network.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Path in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
High school basketball on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
All right, Lisa Kay here, back with you. 3.5 minutes left in the half. Onalaska up 21-20. Central right now in the bonus. Again, we get some more jams.
What a great game this has been, I'm telling you.
It's a deep pass from Carson Arns. That was a block by Johnny Davis on the back. And he's going to go all the way and misses.
Jordan Davis gets the putback. Gavin McGrath with a rejection. And another rejection by Gavin McGrath. I believe that's his third of the game, and I don't know if you can hear the crowd, but holy cow. That'll be Onalaska ball. Turn that crowd mic down, that's pretty loud. Got another whistle here. Stan Evans will be down talking to Coach Cole at halftime. See what he has to say about the first half and what his plans are for the second half. Still 21-20. A little bit of a lull in the scoring, if you will, but definitely not a lull in the action. It's been a great back and forth defensive battle, and I'm quite impressed because normally these teams are known for offense. To see their defense step it up is something else. Point by Tyrell there will make it 22. Both teams in the bonus now, 1-1 on the rest of the game, or the rest of this first half. Just misses there. Central with the rebound. Gavin McGrath with the rebound. Tyrell Stutley dribbles it down, passes it to Carson, who kicks it back out. Ball moving all the way around the arc. Kick to three, who misses it. Gavin McGrath with a rebound straight to Tyrell Stutley. Misses. Noah Parcher driving. Jonathan Flanagan will get called for the foul. Misses that drive with that quick pass. You can tell that they're ready to run and gun. It's first on Jonathan Flanagan. Noah Parcher misses the first end. Victor Desmond will check in. Tyrell Stutley checks out. Hank Olson is in. Gavin McGrath will sit. Misses them both. Very unusual for Noah Parcher. Onalaska will slow it down a little here and try to get their offense set and see if they can't capitalize on those misses by Central. Both student sections very into this game right now. Just under 2 minutes left, 22-20. Again, a very low-scoring game. Victor Desmond for three, right over Terrence Thompson, off of the wing. Very impressive by the youngster there. Jordan Davis. That's going to be a goaltend. That'll be Onalaska ball. I was going to come out, and Terrence Thompson had the right idea, just didn't give the ball enough space to see what Onalaska can do here. Victor Desmond kicks it to Sam McGrath. I'd like to see him try to drive and back Terrence Thompson into that post. There's a good pass there by Sam Kick. Up and over, just misses. Sam Kick tried to get the rebound and again just misses. Jordan Davis drives, misses. Carson Ernst, I believe, will be called for the foul. Low scoring percentage on shots this first half. That'll be Carson Ernst's first foul. Jordan Davis will miss. second one. That'll be Onalaska ball. That was hard to tell. Both teams had a hand in there, and I wouldn't have been the one to want to call the possession. We're under a minute, still 25-20. Onalaska up. See if they hold for last possession here to get a shot that they want. Obviously, they don't want to turn the ball over here, and we'll be down talking to Stan at halftime to see what Coach Cole has to say about the game. Central clearly playing out in their defense, trying to prevent any easy looks as well. 20 seconds left. Onalaska will have to start to put something together to at least try to get a shot. Carson and Gavin posting up at the high. That's going to be a foul on Jordan Davis. That'll be his second. 6.8 seconds left, and because they're in the bonus, Sam Kick will shoot free throws. See if he can get one or both of these to make the score 27-20 with 6 seconds left in the first half. Gavin McGrath tried to get that, just slipped out of his hand. Looks like he fell a little awkwardly. They missed the front end of that. Noah Parcher drives, puts up the long three and misses, and with that, we'll go to halftime, 25-20. Not sure anyone expected the score as it is. We'll have to see what each team can make adjustments halftime-wise and come out in the second half. We're going to go down to Stan Evans right now.
There he is down there. I'll meet him down there. I think he's going to take coaches out.
I think you might have. Did you forget to remind him?
I told him at halftime.
All right, well.
I did tell him, but oh well.
Well, we'll see if he can't go capitalize on him. We'll get our stats together. We'll let the dance team, I think they're going to perform our award-winning state champions. But right now we're going to check in with some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back on Coulee Region Sports Network.
Just like all the King's men that couldn't help Humpty Dumpty, if we break an egg, we can't put it back together again. You've worked hard to build your retirement nest egg. Don't let something break it when you need it most. Call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC to help make sure nothing breaks your retirement nest egg. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
BA Burrito is more than just delicious food made to order. Did you know you could have your next event catered by BA? You bet. Business lunches, team events, any type of gathering, BA Burrito will deliver your spread right to your event. You don't have to do a thing. Great for school functions, parties, even fundraisers. Visit BA online at baburritosco.com for more info. BA Burrito would like to thank all their loyal customers. BA Burrito Village Shopping Center and on Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Path in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
I'm a mother of a teenager, and when a child is learning how to drive, you want to turn it over to someone who's patient.
Enhanced Driving Institute teaches your child how to drive responsibly, not just pass a test.
He does a lot more than teaching to pass the test, but also teaching just conscious driving.
Class registration is open right now and filling fast.
I don't want my daughter to just pass her test. I want her to be a good driver for life.
EDI-WI.com. Enhanced Driving Institute.
Ebner Properties of La Crosse is a proud supporter of hockey in the Coulee region and a great state of Wisconsin. Whether it's at the youth, high school, AAA, elite, junior, or college level, furthering the growth of hockey is the mission. Ebner Properties would like to wish all of our area teams at all levels the very best this season. Remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Quote from the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720. High School Hoops on CRSN.
All right, Lisa Kay back here with my man Stan Evans and my Jammin' Jeff Ross cameraman. It is halftime here at the John Shelton Court, the Fieldhouse at Onalaska High School, where the Hilltoppers currently lead the Central Red Raiders 25-20 in WIAA Division II. Again, we talked earlier in this game, Central ranked number 2 in the state. Onalaska ranked number 7 in the state. A couple things I wanted to talk about earlier, and I didn't get a chance to. This game has just flown, and there were only a couple of timeouts. I want to talk about the 8th annual Ballin' for Brandon 3-on-3 tournament on April 27th. As I had said earlier, Brandon was a senior at Holman High School at the time of his death in a tragic car accident. He was on the Holman boys basketball and football team and is known as a hard-working team player and was working academically toward his goals after high school. All of the proceeds from this 8th annual Ballin' for Brandon 3-on-3 tournament will fund the Brandon Jennings Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded to a senior at Holman High School that is going to attend college. So one thing we talk about is how amazing our community is. And this Ballin' for Brandon, I just want to let you guys know that you can sign up on this 3-on-3 tournament right now. The registration deadline, March 26th. There are several divisions. When we talk 4th grade, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, players under 25, and the players over 25, which I think you and I might fit into, but you and I have talked about. We just want to go and watch this awesomeness. But in addition to this, you're going to get a T-shirt. There are Holman locations that you can register, as well as the Lacrosse and Onalaska YMCA, Holman High School, Be Fit, Pizza Crowd, T. Joe's, Features, and John's Flaherty and Collins. And again, the team fee is $80. It includes a T-shirt. Registration by March 26th. This is an absolutely amazing community event that remembers an amazing person and student in the Holman community, and it funds a scholarship in his name for a Holman student. So it's something that we like to bring up. We like to support our community, and I wanted to talk about that. I didn't get a chance to earlier in the game, but it's something that's important and needs to be brought up.
Well, maybe we should get a Cooley Region Sports Network team.
It'll be a wheelchair team. I don't have bad knees. You got a bad back. I got bad knees. Rick, I don't know, Rick, do you got bad knees? I don't know. Our fearless leader is calling the Cooley Region Chill game right now, and we're calling this wonderful game. So with that being said, Stan, why don't you talk to us about the stats? What happened the first half? What do we got?
Onalaska did what they wanted to do in the first half, especially when you're playing against the number 2 team in the state. You held them down to 20 points, and you kept the Davis brothers under 10. What we got for stats as far as numbers, I mean, who's pacing Onalaska? Carson Arntz has played outstanding within this first half. He's got 10 points for us, got a rebound, got an assist. He's only got 1 foul. Stutley's got 5, but those 2 early fouls, what did we talk about? Staying out of foul trouble. But the thing is, he can't come out here in the second half and pick that third one up right away like he did at Central. He's got to play within himself, play within control. Dakota Manuel has been playing outstanding. Mano. He's got 3 points. He's also got 3 assists, got a rebound in there. He's been playing very well. Sam Kick's got 2. Gavin McGrath, I think he's been playing outstanding.
He's my player of the
in
game
this first
in that
half
first
right
half
now.
for both teams.
Exactly. He's only got 2 points, but he's got 3 block shots. and he's got about two rebounds. He may have gotten a rebound when I was sitting down there on the floor, but he's been playing outstanding, getting some sophomore pickup here. Victor Desmond's come out, has a big block, came out and hit that big three towards the end of the first half to get us really going. Now we're up 25-20. For Central, of course, they're led by Johnny Davis, 8 points. And also you got Jordan with 5. Jordan's missed a lot of shots.
Definitely having an off night.
But you know what? Shooters keep shooting.
But it's only the first half.
Yeah, and shooters keep shooting. So, we seen this in the first game. Onalaska played an outstanding first half, and then we got killed on the board. So if we can maintain to what they've been playing within this first half, take it into the second half, keep playing good defense, don't turn the ball over. For God's sakes, hit your free throws.
Fundamentals.
This could be a big win for Onalaska, especially before the seedings come out.
Exactly, and I will let you know that I heard there was a special guest here tonight.
Who's that?
Wisconsin Badger men's basketball assistant coach Joe Krabenhoft is visiting our field house. I hope he has a nice time and gets his $5 worth to watch some incredible talent who several of these players, regardless of the team, are quite capable of maybe playing for the Red in the next few years.
But as a player, when you hear that there's a scout in the building, it's time to
they
bring.
may or may not know.
But in the same sense, it's that time of year. You're playing against a Central team that's going to be heavily recruited.
Well, there are many offers to many players on both sides of the ball already, and quite frankly, the list was so large I couldn't compile it. So I'm excited to watch the second half. Keys to the game for me, Onalaska's got to maintain this tempo. This tempo suits them against this matchup.
And that was
normally Onalaska's a run and gun, but against Central, I think the slower pace and maintaining control of the ball and staying out of foul trouble is key to the game.
That's what I was going to bring up to Coach. I'm going, you got a nice pace going.
They don't look rattled.
You're staying very calm. You've got good pickup from your sophomores, Gavin and Victor. And the crowd is loud.
Yes, the crowd is very loud.
Loud.
And it's
loving it.
Fun to watch.
Oh, it's a great environment. Great environment.
So it looks like we're going to get started here. Second half of the game. Again, 25-20. Onalaska leads. Could be, I hope it's not two tails of the half. You got a tale of two halves. The first half one way, the second half another.
Exactly. Let's just hope we maintain what we're doing.
I wish every game was this good.
It's a great game.
I love basketball.
Oh, it gets better.
Thankful again to our sponsors. I tell you, the Coulee Region Golf Bowl, I went there, filled me up. I'm ready for the rest of this game. Their wings are delicious. Had a burger tonight. So thank you to Coulee Golf Bowl for taking care of me. Central will start the game with possession.
And here we go.
David Hayden for 3 and misses. Johnny Davis, strong putback. Gavin McGrath, smart, not to foul, but Johnny Davis will score 2 right there.
And Johnny Davis has got 5 rebounds and about 4 of them are on the offensive glass.
Rebounds are a key to this game. Nice drive by Carson Arns to kick it out to kick. I think that's my favorite thing to say, kick to kick.
Kick to kick.
Onalaska, take your time, get a good shot. Don't just throw anything up to throw it up. Now the ball's dead. We got to find a teammate here.
Just keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving the ball. Stay within the flow.
Sometimes I look at the size of these athletes and the fact that they're in high school students just amazes me at the fit level of all of them, in addition to all of the academic work they have to put in.
Nice D.
There's a good block by Sam there. David Hayden was trying to make a spark for the Central Red Raiders in the second half and gets totally blocked out by Sam Kick. But out of bounds, so it'll be.
Good defense, but you guys got to stay with them.
David Hayden for 2.
And
they'll score the first 4 points, so now it's only a 1-point game, 25-24, 16:45 left in the second half.
There you
Good
go.
cut.
There you go.
Good shot by Tyrell. That'll be a foul on Terrence. That is his second foul. We'll see if Tyrell can capitalize on that. I say capitalize a lot because that's really what it is. It's taking advantage. And unfortunately, he misses that first one.
Tyrell's only like a 66% free throw shooter. So if there's any downfall to the game, it's that. But again, that's something that can be fixed and remedied by putting in the work. There you go.
We'll take one of the two. 26-24, 16 and a half minutes left. And again, Terrence Thompson having 2 fouls. You don't want to get in foul trouble.
Right.
I mean, they depend on him down in the post. That big body, that strong rebounding ability. It's a nice drive. David Hayden cut in. Good ball movement there.
Extra pass. They would call Stutley with his third.
No, that's that's on Central. I'm waiting for the number. As a push off. Jordan misses another.
Stutley, yeah. That's what I thought.
They did call it on time.
Yep, I'm telling you.
Okay, they're trying to get an explanation. I didn't see what they're calling. It definitely a foul away from the ball, but.
Well, they're both going for a rebound. You got to let them play. Yeah.
I think they were just calling the push off.
Yeah.
And again, I think that might be sometimes where your age and experience comes into play. You know, Tyrell, if he's playing against someone who's a year older, has a little bit more experience.
You know,
or they've played against him so many times, maybe they know. The chink in the armor, if you will.
I just look at 2 guys going for the ball, going for a rebound. Let them battle unless it gets unruly. You know.
Well, but if you don't call it, it can get unruly and then uncontrolled real quick. There's a 3 for David Hayden. Wide open out there on the wing.
Hayden from Parcher.
Or the arm. I call it the wing. See if Onalaska can't get something started. It's a nice open shot by Carson Arns for 3. That was like money.
Was that Dakota with the kick out?
Yes, it was. No, that was Gavin. I think Gavin assisted with that.
Good block again.
Nice block. Really impressed with the day Gavin is having. Just really in good position. There's Dakota Mantle for a 3, misses. Jordan Davis with the rebound. That's a miss by Noah Parcher, but they get the rebound, kick it out, and a 3 by Jordan Davis, who still can't get the ball to go. Onalaska will get that, and that was an ill-advised pass. Noah Parcher read that the whole way. Great spin move, and he'll score 2. 29-29, all tied up, 14:45 left in the second half. Each team with 1 foul. Tyrell Stutley sitting now with, no, he's still out there with 3 fouls.
Yep.
I thought he had sat down, but I guess there hadn't been a whistle yet. There's a Dakota Mantle.
Oh, just can't buy one. Jeez.
There he does. There he gets 2. A little taunting of the fan section there. Onalaska fan section. Not sure if they said anything, but Central will take a quick timeout.
It's only a 2-point game. Still stay relaxed. Still stay calm. You're still within it.
Like to take a mention of a couple of our sponsors. Radio 1 Broadcast School will get you from here to air. Onalaska Park and Rec. You can register for programs, including those soccer programs we talked about at cityofonalaska.com. You got some more information and deadlines on that?
Yeah, for the 4th and 8th grade Hilltopper volleyball, the deadline for that, people, get in there by tomorrow. The deadline is tomorrow, Friday, February 15th. For soccer, for ages 1st to 7th grade, the deadline is Monday, February 18th.
Wonderful. And also like to thank Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. I put my daughters through the driving program there, and it's absolutely fantastic. As a parent, highly recommend EDI. And also Ebner Properties, proud supporter of the Cooley Region Athletics. We're going to come out from this timeout. Central up 31-29 for looks like 14-24 left in the second half. We'll see if
we got the scoreboard right over here on the side. We just catch the backside over here.
I got a big column.
But just I'd go like this, lean back a little bit.
And then we'll see if Onalaska can't make some quick adjustments out of that timeout. 2 points down, nothing too crazy, but they've got to get their offense going. A little stagnant.
Oh.
Can't get some things. There's a nice shot by Carson. Didn't go. Tyrell had a good putback. Didn't go. And a rebound by Central.
Thompson. Block and the rebound. Well. Ooh.
David Hayden. So Noah, he's really having a night.
Yeah, he's lighting it up now in the second half.
Noah Parcher and David Hayden, really, really big threats from three-point land. Normally Dakota Mano also a threat, just not having a great night yet.
Nope.
Sure he can get there. It's a good save by Tyrell. Thought that might have been a turnover there, but he saved it.
Nice pass. Nice pass.
Very good pass. Great offense. Central looked a little confused about where he was, but it's smart not to foul there.
Mm-hmm. Nice finish by Studley there, too.
Yeah.
Especially with the ball fake.
I feel like when he gets shots under the basket like that where he can show his strength.
Oh, don't bail him out on that foul.
I don't believe that was a foul.
No, he's floating
But that's
away.
on Gavin. I'm going to disagree respectfully with that call.
I don't like that foul call
Because he was, again, it was a fadeaway, and so I don't know how you got your body on that. I didn't really see anything on the arm. Johnny Davis will take that. 31-35 Central up by 4, 12:53 left. And he'll make another one there. Need to get Onalaska going on their offense here. Only scored 6 points. That'll be a block on. That's an on-the-ground foul, not in the shoot.
Service on that one.
Yep. That'll be a second. Onalaska will inbound that. Get it in. Here we go. And down for the dunk. And Craig Cole is turning a shade of Red Raider red, and he is not happy.
On that one. Not happy at all.
As we take a timeout on the court, we'll take a timeout here with our broadcast on Cooley Region Sports Network, and we'll check in with our sponsors.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Choose Cooley Golf Bowl as a location for your next golf event or party. Whether you plan to hold a large corporate or charity event, just a group of 12 on a golf getaway, or even an afternoon of bowling, Cooley Golf Bowl is the complete destination. Take advantage of their birthday party specials, and if you're interested in league play, there are leagues always looking for individuals and teams to join the fun. Cooley Golf Bowl in Onalaska. It's time to get your planning underway. 608-781-1111 or CooleyGB.com.
All right, Lisa Kay and Stan Evans back here with Jeff Ross on camera. 12:28 left in the game, 31-38. Onalaska down by 7. It's their biggest lead. Carson Arns for 3, just misses. Onalaska sort of struggling coming out in the second half. They've only scored 6 points versus 18 for Central. And a big dunk by Johnny Davis led to a timeout by Craig Cole. Very unhappy with that inbound play. And he needed to settle his team down and see if he could get them refocused.
It's just last couple of possessions just haven't been clean, you know?
Been playing a little stagnant. That was a great pass. Johnny Davis for
31-40.
Davis, boy.
It was a good pass. Tyrell just didn't have the right placement. Onalaska's not looking as calm as they were in the first half. We had talked about that a little bit. David Hayden backed up into Gavin, lost his footing. He just fell down a little bit. There's Tyrell. That'll be a before the shot block.
Yeah. They know Tyrell wants to drive to the basket.
Sorry, that's service, not Hayden. That's service.
This is third.
And now Hayden will probably check in for service. Tyrell's going to shoot. Let's see if he can make these and just create a little bit of a scoring spark for Onalaska. Terrence Thompson looks like he's going to check back in too.
Got to make free throws. He's killing us.
Sometimes I think he's harder on himself than anyone else. Kind of like Ethan Happ. You go to practice, he just makes them. You get in a game and he just gets in his head and just overthinks it.
Let's play basketball.
There we go. We'll take one. 40-32, 8-point difference with 11 and a half minutes left. Very low scoring game for these two, I believe.
One is better than none, though, let me tell you.
David Hayden playing a great game for Central. Really one of the unsung, talked about teammates of the Davis brothers, Terrence Thompson and Noah Parcher. I'm glad to see him having some success out there.
Yeah. Hayden's been vital for this whole second half for Central right now. Playing a very good game.
I'd like to see Dakota Mann be able to contribute a little bit more. I know once he gets going, that's a nice spark as well.
There you go.
Just
There's
some
a turnover.
errant ball there.
There you go.
Onalaska.
Don't mind that. But now you got to come down court and
Jordan
answer.
Davis will sit down. And we'll get Brecken Austin checked in.
This is where Onalaska, this is big possession right here. Need to answer right here.
I agree. They need some offense. And they might like this matchup with Jordan on the floor, or Jordan taking a break. Still got quite a few good players out there, but maybe one Davis brother and one Thompson and one Hayden and one Parcher can help.
Exactly.
There it is.
Block.
That'll be against Terrence.
Yep, good call. Way to attack right away. That's his third. Studley was very smart to go right to the basket on that.
That's
attack
the thing with
right
some
away.
of these bigs. If you can get them in foul trouble because they're out of position, then they play off, and then you've got more open opportunity under the basket.
The main thing you're looking for, you're getting that defender that's coming out at you. And if he's coming out at you, that's when you attack him. Can't keep going Can't keep
Charlie
going 50-50.
Masowitz check in for Terrence. He'll sit back down. 3 fouls. We'll wonder how long he'll sit.
There's another 6'5", 6'7" kid.
Is that all? Central student section really having its way with the end of the court over there. Making quite a bit of noise when we do attempt the free throws. Team fouls right now, Central 4. Onalaska only's got 2. Got quite a few fouls to give before we start shooting, and it may come down to the game like it did at the last game.
I mean, we're keeping them off the glass, but we're just not making shots, you know.
I agree. 9:50 left, 40-32 Onalaska, down by 8. Noah Parcher with a spin move, and the under. That was a great move. That was a great basket.
That was
pretty.
Yeah.
That was a travel. He knew it. Tyrell's going to take a seat. Gavin will check back in.
Well, oh my goodness. He's just having this well now.
Drive strong to the basket. And again, that's it. I believe that's that senior mentality. You know, we've been playing for a long time. I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
I've been watching him play since he was in middle school, and he was really just known for 3 points. He was just a real small guy, and he's really come on with his strength, his ball handling ability and his ability to get under the basket and make shots like that.
Another shout out to one of our sponsors, Radio 1 Broadcast School. We'll get you from here to air.
12-point lead right now for Central, 44-32 with 9.5 minutes left. This is something that you and I talked about, is that Onalaska plays a majority of their game, and then they go so quiet that they can't make it back.
Yeah.
So Sam Kick's going to shoot here. That's going to be the first foul on Masowitz. And if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly and you're listening, I apologize. I was unable to get pronunciations for some of these.
Masowitz.
Masowitz?
Masowitz. There you go, Sam. Sam, I am.
And they don't have to settle for threes to get back in this. If you just be aggressive, play your game. That's a nice shot. Little swirl at the end to make sure it goes in. Back to a 10-point lead for Central, 44-34, 9 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Ooh.
Jonathan Flanagan out of position there. Again, the winner will take the MVC conference. If it's Central, they'll take it alone. And if that's a great pass and a basket by Gavin McGrath. Onalaska wins this game. The two will tie for co-championship of the MVC.
You know, what Onalaska's got looking for it, I mean, this is a sophomore-laden team. I mean, they're not old. I mean, you look at the seniors on this team, there's only one.
Jonathan Flanagan. And he's not even a starter. He's in right now, number 22.
I mean, you look at the key people, Stutley, sophomore. McGrath, sophomore.
It's a great rebound by McGrath again.
Sam Kick, sophomore, you know.
Carson Arns, a junior. Tyrell, a junior. So.
Victor Desmond, sophomore, you know. Oh.
Carson Arns for three. Just drains it like it's nothing.
Flanagan with the assist.
Looks like he got a little bit of a haircut since the last game, too. Todd Ferget's going to talk it over. We'll talk it over with our sponsors who bring us the ability to bring you some coverage. We'll be right back in just a minute on Coulee Region Sports Network.
Ever dreamed about doing what these guys are doing right now on CRSN? Ever think about having a career in sports broadcasting? There are great jobs right now for play-by-play announcers, sportscasters, and sports directors at great radio stations all over the U.S. and other jobs like air personalities, producers, voiceover people, and more. At Radio 1 Broadcast School, you get trained and ready for your new radio job. Hit up our website, radio1school.com. That's radio1school.com.
Do you earn 2.65 annual percentage yield on your checking account balance? If you had a Coulee Bank Kasasa Cash checking account, you would. Your free Kasasa Cash checking account includes free MasterCard debit card, free online banking, bill pay, e-statements, Coulee Bank mobile app, and ATM fee rebates. Earn 2.65 APY on your free Kasasa Cash checking account. Coulee Bank, member FDIC. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. See CooleyBank.net for more information.
And we're back. Central has the ball right now. 7-point lead. Pass into Johnny Davis with a turnaround. David Hayden with the rebound and a putback and a miss. And a Johnny Davis rebound. There's going to be a foul on the ground. That'll be on Carson Arns. It's a 7-point lead with 7.5 minutes left. 39-46 Central in control. Did want to give you a couple of local hockey playoff scores.
Oh, goodness.
That's going to be a foul on Gavin McGrath as Johnny Davis just bullies his way in there.
You know.
West Salem Bangor defeated, and they were a 6 seed, defeated Toma Sparta 6-5. So the 6 upsets to 3. And again, the Onalaska Co-op defeats DeForest 10-0. Johnny Davis will score that free throw. He'll take advantage, 48-39, so 9-point lead. That's just 3 3-pointers, and Onalaska's completely capable of that. It's just, can they hold
Johnny Davis, who's starting to feel it. He's starting to come on, get aggressive. I don't want to say bully his way down there, but he's really having his way with anyone who's defending him. Carson Arce backs down David Hayden. Passes it out to Sam Kick, who drives. Hank Olson gets it, thinks about it, passes it back out. Terrence Thompson had him on the baseline. There's Carson Arce for three. Just misses. Gavin McGrath with a great rebound and a putback for two. This kid is having a game.
He's playing well.
41-48 with just under 7 minutes left. This is probably the best game I've seen Gavin McGrath play.
Yeah.
In all facets.
He just
It's
playing outstanding.
It's his best defensive game I've seen. There's Jordan Davis drives with a toss over the shoulder to Noah Parcher at the three-point line.
He's out there talking too. That's another thing you like.
I'm not sure they're going to call a foul on the ground. That's probably a reach in on number 5. Sam Kick.
That's only his first, so.
So team fouls right now 6-5. Onalaska's got to be wary with 6.5 minutes left. You get another foul. Central's going to ride the bonus line all the way to the end of the game. Hank Olson being aggressive. As a travel. Oh, they got the timeout as he slid across the floor. I figure if you have the ball, even if you're on the ground and you're sliding, it's considered a travel, but evidently not. They weren't in the same vantage point you and I were.
And I think that's what Coach is saying too.
Great defense by Hank Olson. They thought it perhaps had gone out and everyone just kind of stopped playing. And then Gavin McGrath dives for the ball, almost gets it, all 6'9" of him.
Right.
He's probably got another 3-4 foot wingspan. I mean, the guy, he's got to go with his arms straight over his head, 8.5 feet or more.
No lie. I would like to see him be used more in the offensive set, though. You know, get him with some post moves, try and teach him some post moves, get him some easy shots right on the blocks.
I think as the offseason and this summer, as he comes into his junior year and he could put some weight on and kind of grow into that frame.
Right.
You know, his height has been there for a while, but unfortunately the muscle tone and the nutrition, you know, as you kind of go through that teenage age growth spurt, putting some weight on, I'd really like to see him. He's got some amazing skills. His touch under the basket, when he can lay that up because he's so close, really soft, and it's right there. He's got so much potential, and they're just beginning to tap into it. So to watch him over the next 2 years is going to be really something.
And that's what it is. It's going through the offseason, seeing what you have to work on, and going in and putting the work in.
All right, 7-point game right now. Central up. Onalaska's going to press here. Hank Olson on Noah Parcher. They might look to double team. No, Terrence Thompson, he's going to be like, Johnny ain't the only one that can dunk.
Wow.
Hung on the rim a little bit, right in front of the Onalaska student section, just like they like to do it. Just a tough guy.
Yeah.
41-50, 9-point game, 5:55 left, we'll say. Cross-court pass from Tyrell to Hank to Kick.
And like I said,
That'll go off Onalaska. Looks like
that last possession, you've seen 6'5" to 6'5" to 6'7". Then for a dunk.
Dakota Mann will check in for Hank Olson. See if he can't put a few shots together. Jordan misses, but Terrence Thompson rebounds, falls down, and that'll go out. And that'll be Onalaska ball, right?
No, they're going to give it to Central. It was off Onalaska.
Okay. I just was watching Terrence Thompson fall down, hoping it wasn't anything too serious. Good try, attempted a steal there by Tyrell.
Offense.
As a travel.
Well, I'll give you one thing. Johnny Davis, when he gets to that basket,
there's no stopping him.
He's going to the basket. You know, now you're going to have to be physical with him back. That's the only way.
Onalaska needs a score here. 2-3, a foul as a trap. Oh, he's going to call a foul on Johnny Davis right there. That's a Johnny Davis foul, so that's 7. Now Onalaska is, if they counted that, that's going to be 7 fouls. No, 6 fouls. That'll be Johnny Davis's second. But each team now only has 1 foul to give. Oh, good block there by Terrence. Good attempt, good play call.
but each team only has one foul to give, and the other team is going to be riding the foul line for the rest of the game, where, again, we talked about how crucial making free throws when the clock is stopped really is for your team's success.
I mean, you think of Studley, if he'd have hit 3 of those early ones he had. We're only down by 7. Well, actually, we're down by 6.
Oh.
Wow.
That's Terrence Thompson. Wow. That almost bent Gavin it backwards.
Jeez.
Tough.
Oh, my goodness.
That's his 4th.
Wow.
Right.
Goodness gracious.
I know, that looked like it hurt. My back hurts.
Goodness.
I thought shoveling was hard. On a back. We've seen some monster falls. Molly Garrity in the game earlier. I'm sure she's going to be sore tomorrow. I hope she's all right. That was a big fall for Gavin, but he pops right back up. Great free throw shooter. He really has those down every time I've seen him. You can see Coach Cole on the sidelines telling his guys to come up, get on him. I think they're going to try to trap on the sidelines, make Central give the ball up. Crowd starting to get loud. 7-point game. Central up 50-43 with about 4.5 minutes left. Onalaska in the bonus at this point. There's a 10-point shot, or a 10-footer missed. Onalaska comes. Gavin McGrath gets it, makes it 2 all the way. That's a great. Maybe feel the momentum swing a little bit. Onalaska down 5. What was a 12-point lead.
This is a game right here. Still in it. There you go. But you can't let that happen. Can't
Really gonna
let
call
him
that.
rebound.
13.
Can't
We're gonna
let
call
him
that
get
on
2.
Gavin. We're gonna shoot 2. See, now, and to me, they're in the process of getting the rebound, not in the process of shooting, because he didn't have full control of the ball.
But he just got 3 offensive boards there. At the second one, you can't let him get there again.
But again, he said, and Victor Desmond will check in, and Gavin will take a break. It's his 4th.
I mean, Johnny Davis has got about 6 offensive rebounds this game. 6.
Well, his vertical jump is astounding. His athletic ability in general is really just something. You see a lot of good athletes in this area, but great athletes really are something to see.
And it's not just his jump, it's his ability to get off the floor once he comes down to be able to just go up, react.
His presence in general, knowledge of the game, where I need to be, and he can put the team on his back. There's Dakota Mantle for 3. That got loud, wow. It was like a popcorn eruption. 48-52, 4-point game, 3.5 minutes left. Noah Parcher will drive it. Carson Arns with a block, but a putback makes it 52-44. Was that Jordan Davis?
That was Jordan on that rebound.
To see how many points off a rebound Central had to the advantage this game, if possible.
Again, it's the offensive rebounds.
The opportunities, second chance opportunities. Mantle for 3, in and out. Good position, didn't allow any Onalaska to make an effort for the rebound.
And that's what you have to do when you're playing Central. Recognize 24, recognize 5, and put your butts on them. Don't let them get to the baskets.
All right, 2:22 left. We got a 6-point ball game here. It is going to come down to the wire, we hope. Stan will have Craig Cole at the end of the game if he doesn't forget and leave us there. Central there just trying to wind some clock time down, and they end up doing it. That'll put Masowitz on the line, and that'll be a foul. Waiting to see. I think that was on Victor Desmond.
Just waiting for, yep, and that's his third. Front end of the bonus is good there. And the second. 48-56 Onalaska ball. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. What is coming down to be a game we thought it would. Onalaska will call a timeout knowing Sam Kick was in trouble there and didn't have anywhere to go. Onalaska with 8 fouls, Central with 7. Both teams in the bonus, so every time there's a foul, with the exception of an offensive foul, the other team will be shooting, which in Onalaska's case would be good right now when the clock is stopped, trying to get some points back, down by 8. Just a 1-point game. Central's biggest lead, 12, coming about mid-second half, came out of the halftime after a 25-20 and went on an 18-5 run. And Onalaska's battled back. They've gotten close. I think we've gotten down to 2 to 4 points. They haven't been able to take the lead in the second half. So just under 2 minutes left. Again, I'd like to thank the sponsors being able for us to bring you these broadcasts. Cooley Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, and darn good wings. I ate there last night. Kurt Paff, State Farm Agency in Onalaska, there when things go wrong and here to help life go right. And Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service at your disposal since 1984. And Stan will talk at the end of our game about the BA Burrito Play of the Day. BA Burrito Company, boldly mixed mad flavors delivered right to your door. And they do deliver if you're ever in need. We'll start the game back up. Onalaska with the ball. Dakota Mantle to kick it in. Gavin McGrath. Onalaska needs a score here and score rather quickly and then hold the defense, or hold Central rather, to not scoring. Dakota Mantle kicks back out to Carson Arns for 3. Just misses. Gavin McGrath gets the rebound, slips out of his hands and goes to Dakota Mantle, gets it and gets the friendly roll for 3. 51-56, 5-point game, a minute 20 left. We'll see what kind of offense Onalaska's going to bring, or defense Onalaska's going to bring, try to keep Central from scoring. And that shot will be waved off. See who that's called on. Johnny Davis, either way, is going to shoot 2 free throws. Gavin McGrath will sit down. That's on Dakota Mantle. That's his third. Johnny Davis will make that. Make both of those, 51-58, back to a 7-point lead with 1 minute left in the game. 1 minute left. Onalaska needs a score and needs to score quickly to stop the time. They're waiting for there. Dakota Mantle will try to drive it in between 2 defenders. They'll get the clock stopped. We'll see who that's going to be against. That'll be against David Hayden. That's his second. Dakota Mantle will shoot here. Hopefully he can take advantage of that. (58-52), 47.6 seconds left. Again, after the game, we'll go down and talk to Coach Cole with Stan Evans. It misses. And unfortunately, Central rebounds. Doesn't give Onalaska a second opportunity. Jonathan Flanagan with that foul. That's his second.
Johnny Davis, who has been solid in his free throws, he'll get a chance. They're in the double bonus now, so they'll shoot 2 no matter what. .59, 45 seconds left. He's made every free throw he's taken. 52-60, 40 seconds left. Onalaska unfortunately gets a turnover, and Sam Kick will reach, foul Noah Parcher, and so more Noah Parcher will shoot 2. It's an unfortunate way to come down to the game, if you ask me. You've got such good plays, and then you get a little bit behind, and then the foul. Oh, I guess he didn't foul Noah Parcher. He fouled Johnny Davis, so he'll shoot again and make it again. Kind of an automatic thing, but when you're that talented and you play the game that well, fundamentals are there, and that includes free throws. 52-62, 10 points. Again, 40 seconds left. Carson Arns will shoot 3 and misses. Terrence Thompson with the rebound. This will give Central the outright MVC title. Looks like they're just going to dribble it out. Craig Cole's pulled his team away. So congratulations to Central for winning the outright MVC title, beating Onalaska both times. Game is over, 52-62. That's a final. 10-point game. Stan the man. I'm going to hope that he can talk to Craig Cole here. Stan, what are your thoughts on the end of the game there?
Well, you know, Onalaska played a really great game. They got to be proud of themselves for the way they played. They competed tonight. This has got to be a positive going forward. I mean, you look for challenges going into the state and everything like this, and this has got to be a great challenge. They've got to get their heads up and be positive and be happy with how they played tonight.
And with a 10-point differential, Johnny Davis with 8 late free throws. 8 late free throws.
Yeah, and I think we lost Coach Cole again.
Oh. Do you want to go see if you can look at him? We can check in with a couple of our
I'll
sponsors.
check and see.
All right, Stan. We'll let him see if he can't go find Coach Cole. Again, the final tonight, Central 62, Onalaska 52. And again, that's a WIAA Division II. Central number 2 ranked, Onalaska number 7 ranked. Central beating Onalaska 2 times this year to win the MVC outright. And again, that's going to have some preface maybe as to if these two meet together in the playoffs. We'll check in with our sponsors here on Coulee Region Sports Network, and we will be back to go through stats of the game.
Howie's on La Crosse Street has been a La Crosse landmark for decades. Gourmet burgers, signature sandwiches, and in-house smoked meats that are sure to please your taste buds. Whether it's Wing Wednesday, Howie's Happy Hour, or the Burger of the Month,
the Barbecue Brisket Burger.
Howie's has something for everyone. Check out the menu and specials online, howiesonlacrosse.com. Follow your favorite sports teams and UFC events at La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue, Howie's La Crosse.
Hi, my name is Chris, and this is my story. I became an Ultra member when I was 18 years old and applied for my first auto loan. With Ultra, I felt like a person, not an account number, and they made my dream of owning my own truck a reality.
Make no payments for up to 90 days on a purchase or refinance for new or used autos. Visit Drive Ultra or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every Plumbing and Heating is a full-service company that has been family-owned and operated since 1969. That's 3 generations of Everys in the plumbing business. Every Plumbing and Heating consistently provides reliable and quality workmanship and the best service at a fair price. Every gets it right the first time. Every Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. Give them a call when you need it done right. 608-783-2803 or visit them online at everyplumbing.com. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Cooley Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
Many of us will end up working 40 to 50 years of our lives, saving and hoping that we'll be able to live comfortably and have a successful retirement. But saving and investing smartly is only half the game. Mistakes made during the game can have lasting effects. If you're questioning your retirement game plan, call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts here. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management. High school hoops on CRSN.
All right, Lisa Kay back here with you. Stan was down looking for Coach Cole, so we'll see if he can get an interview from him and we can talk to him about the game. But again, Onalaska loses at home 52-62 to the Central Red Raiders, their second defeat in the conference. So Central Red Raiders winning the MVC outright for, I believe, the second, possibly third in the year, or third in a row, rather. I haven't quite got the stats, but I know it's at least the second year in a row. Ranked number 2 in the state in Division II, and Onalaska ranked number 7. So if these two do face each other, whether it be in regionals, sectionals, brackets don't come out now for a couple of weeks because we do still have some conference play. It's going to be another good game. These guys played great. Onalaska played very well and led in the half, 25-20, but it was kind of a tale of two halves, and we can talk to Stan, hopefully, if he gets back up in the office, about how Onalaska just came out in that second half tentative and couldn't get the ball scored, and they went on an 18-5 deficit, Central coming out and just blowing the doors off the barn, and they were took the lead from there. It got as high as 12. Onalaska got it down to 4 points, and they just couldn't recover. Now, Central does have 2 more games. Their next game is tomorrow night, and that's at Tomah, another MVC foe, and will finish their regular season play on the 18th at home versus Aquinas, another MVC player. And Onalaska will finish their season with a road game against the Holman Vikings at Holman on February 21st. So we are going to talk a little bit maybe about what to expect in the playoffs and the seedings. Central, I believe, is probably a shoo-in for a 1 seed. I'd be surprised if Onalaska was lower than a 2 or 3 seed. And I really hope that the WIAA doesn't pit them together in the same regional. I'd really like to see how far they can go and see if we can't build it up to more of a sectional final or maybe even a state semi. But Onalaska is going to have to play a full game. I believe that they played 3/4 of a game here, and that just first maybe 5-7 minutes in the second half really is what did them in.
Yeah.
Central, the first game they played against at Central went on a 7-0 run, and Onalaska couldn't recover. Central comes out of second half on an 18-5 run. Onalaska couldn't recover. Yep. And the Bigs didn't get in foul trouble until later in the game. Terrell, the free throws, he got in his own head. He couldn't make them. Johnny Davis made every single free throw he took.
You know, you got to be proud of Onalaska. I mean, they stayed in the game compared to the first game. The first game, it got away from them, and they couldn't recover. This game was still within hand with 2 minutes left in the game.
Agreed.
It was still within hand. A couple of shots throughout the course of the second half, a shot here, a shot there. You know what? That's just basically called basketball, and the bounces just didn't go on.
And there were a few easy shots in the first half that Onalaska just couldn't get to fall. And I believe if they had brought up an even bigger lead into halftime, that may have helped them. But sometimes I feel with a lead, I don't want to say that they can get complacent because but it looks like it. It looks like they come out tentative out of the half, and it's a complete game.
Right.
You've got to play 40 minutes.
But in the same sense, let's look at the positives. Our sophomores looked pretty big tonight.
It's the best game Gavin McGrath has had all season.
This was probably one of the best games I've seen him have all season long. He had over 10 points. He had at least 5 block shots, and then he had about 5 or 6 boards. For a person of 6'9", that's a great game. Could he have done more? We all can do more, but for Gavin, that's a big step up.
Playing against players like Johnny Davis, Jordan Davis, Terrence Thompson, who have
and look like he can hold his own. Yeah.
He's gonna come into his own, I believe, in next season. Let's talk about stats, points and rebounds for the second half, and then we can just we can wrap it up. I think Coach Cole maybe didn't want to discuss the game or inadvertently forgot that he had agreed to talk with us, and we'll let that go. We're not mad. We'll ask him again next time.
Not a problem. But looking at the finishing numbers, I mean, we had Carson. Carson finished out, had a strong game. Tried to force up a couple of shots late in the game, but that's what you're trying to do when you're trying to get back in the game. 19 points for Carson Arntz. Tyrell, low monitor game for him, only 9 points. Not too many boards either and stuff like that. Next biggest person, Gavin McGrath, like I said before, total 10 points. I've got him with 4 rebounds, 5 block shots. Victor Desmond with a 3. So we just need to pick up some more numbers here. Dakota Mantle, what did he have? He had about 6. Yep, 6. Sam Kick had about 4. Yeah, so.
Officially unofficial numbers
yeah,
for us. And
exactly.
How did Central fare?
Central, I mean, we had Johnny Davis with 24. Jordan Davis only had 9. Parcher, 9. I think what did it for Onalaska in the second half was David Hayden and Noah Parcher. I mean, those two went off within the second half.
I think David Hayden and Johnny Davis's free throws down the end.
That's
down
at the end. Yep.
I mean, when you can hold Jordan Davis to that few points, he really had an off night on his own, but it was good defense that held him. So.
Yeah. And Johnny Davis with about 6, 7 offensive boards. That's a beast without saying.
And that's a learning opportunity.
Exactly.
So bringing to that, we had several plays to choose from.
Yep.
You've got some contenders.
Let's
hear the plays of the day contenders.
The one I really liked was the Flanagan pass to Arntz for the 3. That was one of my key ones. That's the one I really liked the most. A couple of other ones I may not have even jotted down, but if you've got a couple, throw them out there.
Mine was the block Gavin McGrath had early against Johnny Davis.
Was that the one I was downstairs? I think it was.
It was early in the game, right away. Block set the tone for his play.
Yep. I think the Flanagan, the Arntz play for 3, 7:58 left in the second half.
Started bringing them back from that little bit of a deficit to kind of get them a little fire under them, try to make a comeback, and they did. They just couldn't overcome the deficit, unfortunately. All right, so your BA play of the game is Sam Kick, assist to Carson Arntz for a 3. And Rick Franke and Coulee Region Sports Network will have that highlight for you on Facebook, our Instagram, and Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Stan and I, Lisa Kay here, and our dancing cameraman, Jam and Jeff Ross, appreciate the time that you guys choose to spend with us. Coulee Region Sports is your
pretty sure we might get one home game
for all things high school sports. We're going to try to do some playoffs.
Yep. Well, hopefully we'll get a home playoff, and if not, we still should probably try and get to it and produce it.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. Happy
Hope
Valentine's
you loved
Day, honey.
our bonus coverage. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'm Lisa Kay. Again, Stan the Man Evans, Jam and Jeff Ross on camera. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
We hope you enjoyed CRSN's coverage of WIAA high school basketball. Of tonight's round ball action on the Coulee Region Sports Network has been presented to you by Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, there's more to their business than meets the eye. Coulee Bank, bank with confidence. Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. Howie's, Lacrosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. Onalaska Athletics on CRSN are also brought to you by Every Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call when you need it done right. BA Burrito Company, boldly mixed, mad flavors delivered right to your door. Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey, the fastest game in town. Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Ultra Federal Credit Union, equal housing lender, member NCUA. Ebner Properties, a proud supporter of Coulee Region Athletics. And by Radio 1 Broadcast School, we'll get you from here to air. The Onalaska Hilltopper Athletics Booster Club, become a member at onaboosters.com. And by Onalaska Park and Rec, cityofonalaska.com. To see highlights, stories, and more, like Coulee Region Sports Network on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at CR Sports Network. Check out our website, CooleyRegionSportsNetwork.com. This has been a CRSN sports presentation. Coulee Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN.